What's up? What's up? What is up, my people of the world? How y'all doing? Woo! All right, Money Fresh. I see y'all. Let me get my here. Let me turn the camera on. Bingo. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing on this day today? What's going on, everyone? What's up, y'all? Okay. Put my hat on a little bit. All right. Let's see. BX first. BX in the building. What's going on, my guy? How are you, Alden? How are you? How are you? Royal, what's going on? Money Fresh. Hey, Money Fresh, I got that in. I did it. You wasn't here. I did an unboxing yesterday of the shirt. Yeah, I did that. I did that yesterday. Show the shirt off with my little oh, is he backwards? Yeah, there you go. With my G right here and the sticker and everything. I don't know what in the card. They all over here though. Yeah, I showed that off yesterday. So I did that. What up, Tish in the building? How are you doing? I like that Air Max spinning. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's the Mars. I was hoping that the light would hit it and the 3M would, that the 3M part would reflect. That's not happening. I tried like throw the light on it too to see if that 3M, how that 3M hit on that joint, but it ain't happening. So I might leave this light on it just because. Let me see. See what I like. Do I like it like that? Or do I want it? Let me look at it with the light on again. I'll turn the light back off because it's gonna be hot. All right. Ain't nothing going on, my guy. Nothing. Just another day, another dollar. You know what I'm saying? Well, I see you, DJ. I need that Air Max. That Air Max is dope. I love that Air Max. I think that people don't respect it. Oh, I see. Oh, see, I've seen the 3M this way, but people don't respect. I need to get the other one and put it on top. Let me do that. But people don't respect it because of the moon, and I think it's dope. Like I don't get it. Like if you really look at the details on the shoe and underneath and on the sole, like everything is so dope. I personally think it's just as good. I think they're the same, but teach his own. Teach his own. To each his own. I personally think it's a dope sneaker, man. I don't know, but to each his own. Like I said, I don't know. I probably wouldn't change the laces out. I'll leave the laces alone. This Air Max is dope, inside and everything. I think this shoe is dope. I don't know what people's problem is. Let me see something. No, we ain't getting it. But see, I can see it this way, which is weird. So yeah, I don't want that light on. It's gonna be too hot. Anyway, let me see how I want this. Last time I did it like this. I'll leave it like that. That's dope. Anyway, what's up, Mark? I see you, my guy. What's going on? What's up, Jess? How are you doing? How you doing? Told you I'm here to support. Yeah, no problem, man. Appreciate that. I saw you in that was my wife you was talking to, by the way. That wasn't me. That was my I got it, Money Fresh. I got my shirt. I unboxed it yesterday. Matter of fact, look. This was down here on the shoebox. Let me make sure this thing's address out. Yeah, see? It's empty. I unboxed it yesterday. Let me put this back on the shoebox. But and I was saying, I got the card and a little keychain and everything. Yeah, I unboxed that mug yesterday, man, and showed it to everybody, dude. I was like, maybe he'll come in later and he'll see it. You copped an essential today? You copped a lot essential today. Okay. Let me turn this fan on. I know I'm gonna get hot. What's going on? James in the building. How are you doing? That's a nice shoe, DJ. Thank you. I saw yours. You killing, girl. I saw that. Can you look up a shoe for me and tell me your opinion about it? I can. Give me a minute. Let me get through everything. But absolutely, I can. Absolutely. Absolutely. What up, Beezy? What's going on? I call it the Air Max Center. I'm here. I like that. I like that, James. I mean, Beezy, I like that. Yeah, he said that signal. That's what's up. Air Max 3 Spruce under retail at StockX Mike Cop. Okay. I'm gonna check it out. As long as you got it, dope. Yeah, I got that mug. Oh man, it's one fan. Yeah, I definitely got it. I showed it to everybody yesterday. It's dope. I was gonna pull the shoe out with it as well, but the shoe so at the bottom of that stack. You know, that's the problem you have when you got the shoe boxes, man. That shoe is at the bottom of that stack. Like I probably would put it in there. That shoe's at the bottom, bro. I was like, man, I'm not getting that out. Dang, I want the fan on there. Don't. Let's go. Oh, see what I did there? See what I did there? Uh-oh. What up, Jeremy? Oh, how are you doing? What's going on? Oh, look at the chat. Y'all coming in saying hi to each other. That's so dope. Hey, Amy, what's going on, girly girl? What's going on? Just big money sneakerhead. What up? Yeah, ain't she though? Ain't she though? She came from not having none to having all of them. I came from having nothing. That's Jess right there. That's on Jeezy. What up, Amy Allen in the building? How are you? How are you? How are you? What's up, Jorge? I see you. He ain't lying, Jess. We see you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Do your thing. There's a girl. I said the Columbia by the second. Okay, so who said that? Was that you, Mark? That wanted me? Let me scroll up. Somebody wanted me to look at a shoe. And then we'll start getting into some other stuff. Spruce Lime. Just so I can know, is this what you're talking about, Mark? Where you at? Mark, you wanted me to look up this shoe? That shoe right there? If you're asking about that shoe, I've always liked that shoe. Personally, I've always liked that shoe. If that's what you wanted me to look at, I've always liked it. So I think you're good. If you asking me about that shoe, I just put on the screen. Oh yeah. Yeah, because that's what you wanted me to look up. Okay, cool. Yeah. What's up, Jadash? How you doing, lady? Jadash, how you doing? You're right. Anybody can get these shoes. Is that right? That's right. That's right. That's your saying. That is your saying, James. All right. You sealed the deal. I'm buying them right now. Congratulations. Yeah, they good shoes, man. Shoot. Yeah. It's a 90 too. Not to mention it's a 90 also. So you're definitely good. But yeah, I would better believe it. Let's see what we got. 15 viewers, 10 likes. So y'all doing decent there. Appreciate that. Man, y'all. So I'll tell you. Today happened. We got through. What is this? Oh, what's up? I gotta read. What's Pumpkin sending me? I'm gonna read that in a minute from Miss Pumpkin. See what she got for me. All right, hit that like button, y'all. That's right. All right, so couple things as we get in here. I will be putting up the wheel today for the movie thing that we're talking about, so we can because what's today? Today is Tuesday. We need to watch the movie we need to have the movie watched by so we can talk about it on Wednesday. Remember, I'm not a movie head. You know what I'm saying? It's just we're just doing different things to I guess have conversation with one another. You know what I'm saying? Work on if we have let's work on strengthening the relationship in the community. That's all it is. You ain't got to do it, but it's more fun if you do. Because it's more involvement. So I'm gonna put that up today. We're gonna work on that. If anybody got unboxings, let's get those done. What's up, Kiki? How are you doing? Yeah, on Thursday. The movie's on Thursday. You're right, Royal. On Thursday. That's when we're gonna come on the panel and talk about it. Living my best life. Yes, what's up? What else are we gonna do? Yeah, I want to do unboxings. Also, we're like as usual. I always say it. If you want to come up on a panel, you can. Just let me know. And I want to try to get this battle situated together. So I want to get started on the sneaker battle. So I need to find out who else. Maybe I should call it a sneaker competition and not call it battle. I don't know. But I want to get that going as well because we need to get that going. Right now we got 8, and I could roll with the 8, but I don't want to. I want to roll straight 16. Okay. I really want to go with a straight 16, so I really want to get that going for Sundays. We have. It won't be this weekend though. I have 5-ish reasons we won't do it this weekend. Shout out to first of all, shout out to a lot of you guys on IG. Everybody. I'm just gonna say, first of all, let me just say shout out to everybody on IG that's on IG. I've been seeing now, y'all know my wife, she runs the IG, so most of the time that's her y'all talking to, unless I specify that it's me. But I see there's a lot of love out there on the IG, man. You guys are liking the pictures and things like that. And she puts up stories and everything like that. I appreciate that love. But I've been seeing a lot of things that you guys have been doing, all of you guys' shoes and things like that. You know, I've been going through pushing the heart symbol on there, no picture. I've been going through and pushing the heart thing. I figured that's a lot easier than double tapping. So y'all been having some heat. I miss Royal. I missed your unboxing today. I know you did it, but I watched it after the fact. I just didn't watch it live. But I did watch that. Of course, Tish always have some as well. I've seen her things today. But I've been looking at a lot of you guys. You guys been doing really good. You guys been having some smoking shoes, man. And I just want to say salute to y'all. Salute to y'all I appreciate y'all for just posting them and sharing it with us. It's been pretty dope. Yeah, you did get your 3-pack. I see you, Royal. You got that 3. I saw that 3-pack, girl. That you know, and you already know how I feel about it. Oh, get out of my way. What is this? You already know how I feel about it. What am I make sure I'm missing because I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay, the shoe spinner. Oh yeah, girl. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. There's a little something. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's a shoe spinner. Shoe levitation thing. Check Hibby before you check StockX. There you go. What's up, Montel? How are you doing? Where are we at? Sneaker battle sounds better. I'm not in the world. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Anybody from NOLA, frequent NOLA, I'm visiting this weekend. Nope, but we'll be down there in September. We will be down there in September. What's up, love? How you doing? Sitting outside Buffalo Wednesday with my cauliflower bites. Well, there you go. Welcome to the show. A lot of people watching us outside of when they travel and stuff like that. That's pretty dope. But you always watch me anyway because you always support me. You talking about me? What do you mean I'm talking about you? I ain't talking about you. Good, man. Yeah, Royal got that 3-pack. That's dope. And then what's up, Chuck? How you doing, my guy? What's good with you? Hey, did you end up getting? What'd you do about those Royals, my guy? Did you get the those Royal Toes? Did you? I'm not Royal Toes. UNC's. Did you? I saw your. I think you text me. I think that's what I was reading the text or OC. I couldn't remember. But did you end up getting them? Yeah, we tearing up NOLA in September for sure. What's up, Rudy? How are you doing, my guy? I picked up the D's Chewbacca shoe today. That's what's up. Yeah, I started to get it. I didn't. I even put my discount code in there and everything because I got those cards, and I was like, I'm not gonna. I mean, I would just be buying it I like the display, but I probably would take the shoe out and then put it back, and that would be like that shoe would just be there, and I don't have if I had a wall, if I had some type of something on the side or over here or back there somewhere like a little shelf, I should say. Then that would make sense to put it up there and everything like that, along with this. Where is it at? Along with this thing and all that, because this ain't gonna stay. This Hypebeast corner is what I'm calling it. None of that's gonna stay here. This is just me not taking care of business, so that's not gonna stay. But yeah, I need to do something tonight too. Oh shoot, that just reminded me. I just remember what today's day was. I got a coupon for a Container Store that expires today. So I gotta go use it tonight before midnight. So I'm just gonna go on there. I'm gonna go on there while we're here and order it, and then push pick up on Saturday. That's what I'm gonna do, so I can get my discount on that joint. So I'll be doing that. What's up, Jersey? I see you, my guy. We was chilling with Jersey today. Marcus Perez say I just got the Kobe's this evening from Undefeated Rap. Congratulations, my guy. Congratulations. And if you, and then Marcus, we remember how we do around here. If you choose that you want to come on and do it, we've seen it. and that don't mind. That's fine. But if you choose that you want to do a unboxing and show, if you want to come on the panel and show it off and talk about it, you can do that. Okay, you can do that. Just let me know. Send me a message in IG. Send me a little message thing, and I'll send you the link, and you can come up and do that if you want. Okay, that's what we do around here. He says, I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars, and it's going to be perfect Comic-Con this year. I bet it will. I bet it will, especially because people have been, locked down, if you will. So being able to get out, I can definitely see the Comic-Con going bananas. The suits that people have been able to, craft, so they have time to craft them. So it's gonna fine tune them, their appearances. That's gonna be dope. And see, you cop those new. Oh yeah. Why? So tonight you went back and got those the black denim. I'm thinking about the black denims too. I might go buy the black denims too. I need a discount code. Is there a discount code that we got from them? Oh, I have to use my points, huh? I'm thinking about going to get them too because those look so dope. What's up, mama?
Hi. You gonna move?
I love your little bitty face. You're just the cutest little thing. You're the cutest little thing.
Had to pay drill sergeant upstairs.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm not in it. I know. I only got like 1,800 because all the other New Balance I've ever bought wasn't from New Balance. So I only got like 1,800, which means I can only save like $5.
What up, y'all?
So it's almost like, do I use the $5 coupon or do I save it for something else? Because I know I'm gonna buy something else. So it's like, yeah. So I'll probably hold off. Plus, yeah. I need to get some New Balance that's coming out this weekend. No, Friday New Balances drop Friday. Those DC ones, and that I get from DTLR. So I got that's from DTLR. I don't think that's going to be on New Balance. I think it's specifically on DTLR. I think it's specifically on DTLR or at DTLR. So there's that. See what I'm saying? Like every time, a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times when I buy the New Balance, I'm getting it from outside of New Balance. My 992s was from Foot Locker or Champs or one of them. So, yeah. Then the Straight Rat joints up there. Then the Better Days, that was Gold or StockX. Can't remember. Uh-huh.
What up, y'all?
I was speaking of some dunks. Is that the dunk? Barely Green. I saw something like New York or something dunks on let me check it to something. Okay, Royal. Tish said she got 800 points. What's up, Amir? How are you doing?
What up?
He said Money Fresh saying salute to you.
Hey, what's up?
You should. Didn't you have a shirt you want to holler him about getting made?
Mm-hmm.
I thought. Okay, yeah.
A few of them.
Oh, like he all about that. What's up, BX? What's going on? Sorry for being from prison. Oh yeah, man. Man. We here for you. We here for you. Yeah.
That was huge.
You and yours W and Paula's W, man. Iconic. They are really big deals to all of us. Like they are, like we've had in the community. I'll talk about that in a moment. What's going on? I called the attorney and told me to call back Thursday to see if they're getting the kid sizes. HS.
Hey, Amy,
what's up, Franklin? The 992 DTLR DC. I think it's called Discover. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get them this weekend. I got a discount from Container Store that expires today, so I'm thinking about going on there and ordering it and putting pickup for like Saturday. Blame me. That way I don't lose out. What's up, Frank Miller in the building? How are you doing, man? How are you? What's going on? Ish, what's going on? What's going on, Ish?
Ooh.
Nothing in kitchen, preparing lunch for tomorrow. Oh man,
what you got cooking up?
Probably, it better not be no turkey bacon because that ain't real.
He
meal prepping. That's what's up.
I need to get with that.
We used to do all the time. Mm-hmm. We used to. Let me go log into the Container Store. What was I saying I wanted to get into? I'm all out. I should be logged in. Sign in. What up, my kick sick in the building? I'm glad that you made safe travels. God watch over you, man. Everybody that travels.
What up,
Welcome
my
back.
kicks?
Welcome back home, man. Welcome back to your physical home, your actual home. Welcome back to home, man. We plan on being in your state in September, my guy. September we're gonna be touching down. So, I mean, it's between now and then. It's plenty of time, obviously, but can't wait to see if we can, if it's what the picture till is for y'all to link up. We want to see everyone who's able to. What did you?
That's what you just did.
What did I do?
I don't know what that.
I was when I was doing this, wasn't I?
No, you went.
I did like this.
No.
What did I do?
Play it back. You was like.
I thought I was doing this.
No.
Oh, girl, I thought I was messing with this thing over here.
No, you weren't.
So what was I doing? Waving?
No.
I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing. I can't. I don't know what I was doing. You making me? Am I? Are you trolling me? Did I really do that? Huh?
DX said only thing Amir is making is a peanut butter and jelly.
Italian
black garlic marinated diced chicken breast, same spirit. Hey, that's what's up.
I used to have nothing. That's the song for Jess, by the way, Chaz. The Jeezy song. We was talking about it a little earlier. You weren't here. You weren't cool enough. We haven't decided if you're cool enough.
What up, Jess? She didn't say hi to you.
Jess didn't say hi to me.
No, she didn't.
Girl, please. Everybody says hi to me. He says, how are you liking those Mario's Landings? Thought about picking them up. Man, that shit was so disrespected for how dope it is. Let me get this out the way. Man, that shit was so dope. That shit was dope. It is so disrespected, man. I don't understand it at all. This shoe, the details, like the tracks on the bottom of the Rover. The tracks on the bottom from the Rover, as you can see, the tracks, man. Of course, the surface of the planet on that joint, the whole 3M upper, the badge. Of course, you got your little space looking thing, because that's supposed to be space. You know what I'm saying? Like all this, man. It's just dope. And I don't know why they disrespect it, but let them disrespect it because it allows me to get these shoes that I love. So that's the thing about it. I don't care. That's one thing about hype. Hype can ruin a shoe, but at the same time, hype can make things, beautiful shoes like this, easy for me to cop because there's no hype on it, if you will. It's crazy what people, like the art and the thought and the execution behind this shoe. It's crazy how some would say, that there's no hype on this, or they would say they determine this shoe is trash, or the reseller market would call it a brick. I don't give a darn. I like it. I think it's dope. I appreciate the stuff that's in here. I appreciate the art. See, with me and shoes, we got a bunch of shoes, but I'm at the point now I want to wear them all. But why do you buy so many shoes? I buy them because I want to. Number two, it's like I look at them. I look at the art in it. You know what I'm saying? I look at the art and I look at the engineering and the sneaker, the creation of the shoe, that engineering, that the design. Like a lot of that stuff matters to me. The story, like a lot of that stuff matters to me. Of course, I like the comfort as well. And then we start looking at things like I said, the comfort, the price, and of course the material quality and things like that, the execution, right? The whole overall, like Jordan and Yeezy, I get it. Don't get me wrong, I get it. And that will always be there. So that's not going anywhere. But like stuff, a shoe like this, for it to be disrespected, and you can get it for under retail in some cases on the secondary market. I love that. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Phenomenal shoe. And many shoes like it. Just like I like the New Balance and Saucony. What did he say it was? I forgot he said what it was last night. Y'all can watch replay. Saucony, A6, all types of other brands, man. Like I appreciate y'all, not y'all, because you guys are good here, but I appreciate the Hypebeast community for staying where you at. Yeah, I keep the energy. Y'all go over there and y'all keep paying all that money for them shoes, man. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna buy some of them. I will buy some of them, but I'm moving on, man. I'm moving on. And that's a very good sneaker. Of course, I've had that a while, like a long while. Never wore it. I need to wear it. Oh man, I can really see the 3M. I wish y'all could. That shoe's dope, man. I'm sorry, I got on the whole thing.
Send us something in the IG. You want us to look
All
at
right, all right. I'm with it. I'm with it. I see that, Roy. I'm gonna use that in a minute. I see you type. I see that. I see that. I think the picture you sent me. Beezy, here he is, right here. I'm not.
You gotta play it for everybody.
I am not.
You gotta play it for everybody.
I am. Let me try to see if I can start it over. Is there a way to start it over?
You gotta close it.
Can I refresh it?
Yeah. Why you gonna hit?
All right, here, let's just do it. So what he's doing is messing with. I hope Kim ain't in here. Let me unmute it.
Why you gotta unmute it? They can just look at it. They don't need.
Oh, I guess you got a point. Okay, here we go.
Because it might be playing music there.
Yeah, you're right. Let me mute the music so I don't get copyrighted again.
He said that's why he want us to cut a rug in September.
Cut a rug. Oh my god. That's so terrible.
We gotta learn them dance moves. That step. We gonna do that.
No, I ain't doing none of that.
You gotta get you a hat like that.
I ain't doing none of that, Chaz. Trust and believe.
You gotta get a phone, your phone, your hip like that.
Won't be doing none of that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
And you gotta dance like that too.
You can count on me not doing that.
What's wrong with it?
You can count on me not.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, it's a fire shoe. Thanks. Yeah, it is a fire shoe. This one here.
I think we can do it.
Let me see how much the 10 is now. LOL. Yeah, it's a dope shoe, man. You should be able to get it for. I don't think it's gonna cost a lot.
You know, we should do that in our next on foot.
What?
That.
Chaz, I'm not. I'm not.
Why not? Just said I could tell.
New Balance dropping shoes like crazy, and they just dropped new colorways of 5. I saw that. But the thing is, I don't like those 2 colorways that they dropped. Because I could have bought the green, red, and whatever color one there, but I wanted the one that I wanted, which the bots actually ate. That's the one that I wanted, so it's fine. Of course, the whole point of the sneaker history is the origin, and yeah, you're right. I'm ready to cut up in September. You gotta know it. You gotta do it. Come on, no, brother, I'm good. No, we're not doing none of that.
Next on foot, y'all.
Yeah, okay, like nice little kangaroo, right? But yeah, man, like I say, I don't know. I like what I like, man. I can't, and it's crazy because you said it that how so many dope shoes have come out and other brands in the past, and we missed all of that because we didn't know any better. You said that, and we didn't know any better. I wish I had known. We're gonna convert. We're gonna get everybody on the channel to try to get. We're gonna be getting everybody to get New Balances and Sauconys and Asics and all that. We're gonna, because the thing is, I want, that thrill of the hunt, man. That thrill of the hunt is fun as heck. It's super fun, but it can also be depressing when we don't hit. Right? The thrill of the hunt. Well, I like being able to go get a shoe. I do. I like being able to go get it and hop it. Like you, who else? Tonette, and I guess Tish too. All y'all that ordered the 574s Saturday got them today. Right? Come on now. Y'all ordered them Saturday and y'all got them today. Dope sneakers. Super dope sneakers. High quality materials on it. That denim is ridiculous. Why is this playing on the loop? Let me get this.
Because you need.
No, I'm not.
I'm trying. Don't worry about it, BC. We're going to be doing that in the next.
It's over there on the other screen playing on. Y'all probably could see it in my glasses.
It in the next on foot. Don't worry.
I'm so good.
Watch.
I'm sorry, but New Balance. I did us. I can't say it. Saucony Air Max is where it said I'm not taking. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's where I'm at with this. That's where I'm at. And I was listening to Roy. Okay, Roy, I wasn't on I didn't watch the live, but I did watch your video, and you were talking about the Sneakerhead Anonymous. I was like, that'd be dope. We could do it. We could come on here like, hey, my name is DJ, and I'm a sneakerhead or something like that. I think we could talk about.
You can't do it when you're sitting right in front of your shoes.
What do you mean? The shoes behind me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nah. No, I mean, I think, I guess that's a good conversation to have. let's talk about that. I really want to get into that tonight, guys. If you guys don't mind, I would like to bring people up. Let's talk. Let's see. Maybe we should have a couple of topics. I guess one topic I want to have, in no particular order, is at what point do we have too many shoes? Given our passion, you know what I'm saying, the passion that we have for the sneakers, at what point are we at a cap? Do we meet? Is there a cap? Do we have a cap, or do we meet the cap, or whatever? Like, when is enough enough? You know, that's one topic I want to bring up, if y'all don't mind. I would love to get as many people up here as I can, please. Let's talk about this type of stuff tonight, if you guys don't mind. So send me the links. Send me the links. Send me the links. Send me the the thing, guys, so I can get you. Cause I got to search and stuff too. But send me the IG thing so I can see you the link. I want to talk about stuff like that tonight. You know. What's going on, Cuzzo? I see. What's up, Tam Tam? Hey, vlogging with Demetrius. What's going on?
What up, Cuzzo? Tam Tam.
I just ordered first. You got money fresh? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Tam Tam, how you doing? Are you good down there in Dallas? How's everything, lady? How's everything going down there? You been good? You safe and everything? How they treating you down there? They better be. Hey, they better not be messing with you. You better be good. They better be treating you the best of everything now. Right? Oh God, look how my wife looking at little bit yourself. It's an addiction. Yes, it is. What are we talking about? I just want to talk about just since everyone is so nice. Good. They better be. I'm glad that they are. I expect them to be in Dallas though. I want to just talk about, at what multiple things, but we're gonna have a little. I just want to talk about sneakers for real tonight. Us and our collections, and things around it. The Hypebeast versus not the hype versus non-hype. Like, I really want to have these discussions tonight. Like, legit have them. But I would like to have a panel up here as well as interaction from the chat. But come on up here, y'all. Send me the links. The links. Send me the thing so we can get started. That's where we're going. So, I'm sitting here. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm waiting on y'all to send me the thing so we can get talking about these sneakers and our involvement, our the culture, the prices, the monetary, all that. My cap is $100 once I get to 200. No. Oh, my cap is 100 once I get, but still, let's come. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Again, I want us to come and talk about it. If y'all don't mind tonight, we're gonna have a discussion. We are having a discussion tonight. Let me add this to cart. One. Add the cart. There we go. We got royalty in the field. There's one. What's going on? You can never have me too many Jordan 1s. I heard that. Continue shopping. Actually, who else coming up tonight? Come on, y'all. I'm supposed to have.
It ends today.
What?
The sale.
That does, but I got a thing too.
Where's say it ends today?
No, I have something that ends today. My this. See.
We can do a trade, DJ.
What trade?
For what's ending today and what I got on New Balance.
I don't know I can because there's not a code to it. I don't have a code. It's just automatically on my account. When you got a container store, it's automatically on your account. Like, they automatically put it in when you log in. So I don't have a code. It's just right. It's just there. It's just on there. Let me see. Is there anything in here? I don't see nothing on here that says my name. I can show y'all, but it legit just says it's there. I can't even unclick it. You see that? I tried to unclick it. I can't even unclick it. Yeah, I can't. Oh, I unclicked it. It did unclick, but you can't select nothing. So, okay, well, whatever. Okay, get the jersey coming in.
Let's go. Let's talk about this.
Who else want to come through? Y'all, come on now. Let's go, team. Let's go. What you say? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, where do you want me to go, babe?
I think you got to start right here.
I got an 85s coming Thursday. Just ordered them. Okay. They moving quicker now. That's what's up. What's up, King? How are you doing? Hypebeast is the reason
Up, King?
the game effed up. Yeah.
And I got some lace swaps for y'all.
All right. We on it. We on it. Once you get to that point where you start neglecting pairs, it's too much. I used to collect your shocks and 50 watches. Yep. I read that one. Huge facts. I wish I could join. I understand, my guy. You on the road again. Said to those suck it all. Yes. I think about many pairs. I have to buy so much. All my store shipments delayed, so I can't buy anything right now. Okay. So you wanted to Royal, you wanted to get into some unboxings on the laces real quick? Is that what or you want to just get into?
I can show my laces real quick.
Okay.
It's just on my 3-pack.
All right, let me get you on the solo. Y'all come on, send me the thing so I can get y'all on this panel now.
So this is the dark denim. My lighting is terrible, but I got the orange laces.
So
match the orange.
Mm-hmm. Looks good in there too.
Dark.
Looks real good.
And then I got the red laces.
Okay.
But the blue denim.
I like that. They tie that red in the back, so it's not as
Shout out. I think it was Amy who gave me the idea. And then I got the gold laces for that gold on the back.
That's the way to do it.
So which one is? I know I watched your video, your live. I mean, but for the people that didn't watch it, which one is your favorite pair?
This is my favorite pair.
Mine too.
And then it'll be the dark blue denim would be my second favorite.
Yeah,
those are so nice.
They look so much better in hand. So much better.
Yeah, man. Y'all know how the material go with balance. This stuff. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
$80. Well, it was cheaper, with your discounts and stuff.
Yeah, I mean 3 pair for $200. We was gonna be going for 1 pair of shoes that cost that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So can't really beat that.
Very dope, good sneakers, very quality.
Yeah,
and they come comfortable. Right.
Yeah, exactly. All day.
Right. Exactly.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get all 3 too. Shoot, wish I could get all 3 for $200.
Easy,
but I'll be okay.
Very dope set.
Very dope set.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I'm happy about it. I was mad at first. I'm like, really, you gonna keep me showing me shoes, DJ? I'm trying to. I had just bought a pair the day before. And I'm like, oh. But then when you got to that light denim, I was like, forget it.
Yeah.
That took me over the edge. Yeah. But my other pair stuck in like Canada somewhere.
Yo,
I don't know why they are in Canada, but
997 inches, I think, right?
Yeah.
Purple joints, I think.
I think that's what it is.
997H. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I remember it.
Oh yeah, I remember you showing.
Because I bought those during Noddit's live, so like the day before or whatever, and I bought these on the 22nd, and they're already here. So that's unusual for them. So we'll see.
You said I can't any New Balance
I can't find any New Balance.
I like in store. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I think that's going to be difficult. I think unless you live in DMV area, I think it's going to be difficult for you to find the ones you like in the New Balance store. I think that's going to be a challenge. I think you're
unless you have a New Balance store.
Right. You're probably going to have to go to New Balance store or online.
Yeah.
Yeah. With those.
Robotic Army said, I like those go.
They did go hard, didn't they? They went hard.
Yeah, I like that. Now I gotta find. Listen, I got all these shoes. I need clothes.
Oh snap! Well, that's easy.
You know what you got to do?
I mean, my shirts are easy, right? But I need pants, right?
Yeah.
Right. I sent Jersey the link. Who else coming up here tonight? Who else got to come up here tonight? Come on, some of y'all. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. We just having a discussion tonight. We just want to have discussion. And if you want to come on through. Let me know.
About it.
Let's have a discussion. Right, Chaz?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm hate when I'm not home in the package. Yeah, I don't really run into that much now. Well, I don't think most of us do right now, but I'm trying to think. Even when I was at the building, I guess they did drop them off. Yeah, they did. But then my son would get them when he got home. But yeah, shirt, sneakers, no pants. BX.
He's so crazy. Is an option.
Yeah, he's so crazy.
It's not.
What
Nobody
up,
wants
Tony?
to see
Like
that.
Tony in the building?
Hey, what's
Judge
going on?
Fresh.
What's going on, my guy?
What's let me get my
We
swag
had,
real
wine,
quick.
we had your brother Wine on here
Last night, yep.
Yeah, no, my throat crazy.
Yeah.
I get like him. I started growing my hair out when the quarantine. My barber, he wasn't operating, and then like when they started opening, he started blowing up as like a rapper and like is out of here. So I need to find a new barber. And in the meantime, I'm enjoying the hair growing, man. I like this. I'm enjoying it. So yeah.
All right. Good night, Tim.
So,
You leave it now.
all right, Tam. She said one time. She got jokes.
Not quite.
So anybody else trying to come up here tonight and have these? We're gonna have these discussions, y'all. Sneakerhead talk. This is gonna be some sneakerhead talk for real.
I don't know. I know DJ caught me on my Twitch, but I did the unboxing for these, and I did a story time. I was telling my story behind these. These are the hot ones, Reebok questions, and it's a long story, but a long story short is I went to ComplexCon in 2019, and they did this collab. Hot Ones did this collab with one of the LA foodie spots here, and basically they put the hottest hot sauce. If y'all familiar with the show, you can see like it's got all the levels on here on the box. The box is pretty cool. But they put the hottest hot sauce on a piece of chicken. You bite the chicken, you take a picture with Sean Evans, who's the host of the show, Hot Ones. And that tore me up, y'all. It tore me up. I basically had to go sit down after I took a piece. And I like spice. I'm into spicy stuff. But I took a bite of this chicken and it hit me like 30 seconds later. I had to go sit down and cool out for like 15, 20 minutes. And during that time, apparently I put my keys in the shoebox that I bought some Reeboks at ComplexCon, and literally for the next hour and a half was walking around ComplexCon looking for my keys because I was so messed up off that hot sauce. So so when they came out and did a Reebok collab for this, I had to get them, but the retail price was $160, which is pretty high for Reebok questions. So I was able to find these. I went to the outlet yesterday, and I was able to find these for, I'll show y'all what I paid. Y'all can see the price. It was $160 retail. I got 40% off. They had 40% off. And then I had 20% off from when we bought the Iversons, when we did the live cop on your channel. I got 20% off for my next Reebok purchase, and the cashier, she couldn't get the 20% off to work, so she just put the military discount. So shout out to the military discount. Shout out to BX and all our hardworking people out there. But yeah, so I ended up getting them for $76, man, and it was a thrifty sneaker purchase. So then what I do, I went straight to thriftysneakerhead.com and bought me a matching shirt.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Facts.
That's what's up.
I got that, and sis royalty is so fire on point. I did that at midnight last night. She already. I got a tracking number already.
Right. That's how she gets
Because she was up.
Can't beat it.
She was up on her nap. So, and we was talking, and we was talking to her ear. So she was like, "Well, might as well." Shout out to DJ and Chaz waking me up, made me push these orders out at the wee hours.
Yeah, man. You guys have been
pretty cool, man.
The family been supporting, so I got a lot of orders. So it's been cool.
That's what's up.
I love it.
Just drop one. Cuzzle, I got yours coming. Don't worry. I just ran out of XL shirts, so I gotta go pick up some more. But I got you.
All right, so let's try to get into this. Let's just get into some of this sneakerhead talk tonight. So, I mean, let's start off with we're going to go over multiple, and you guys have topics. Let's get to those too, as well as if there are topics that we should bring up in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all say them. But I just want to get into what's on my mind is that, well, one of the things on my mind is at what point do we have enough? Like, at what point do we stop? You know, or is my question only because I have so many now, or like at what point is it too many for us? Given our love for sneakers, at what point is it time to just stop, or do we stop? Anybody?
Okay, so I can start. I think it's interesting when I hear people like I collect say like I retired twice, right? Like that's funny, like. Yeah. It's like, it's what it is really. I think it's we go through phases and different intervals as sneakerheads. When you first start off, you're just trying to build a collection. You're just trying to get what you can. You're just trying to get a Gotham screen, right? Like that's the beauty of it. Whereas like after you start building a collection, you start to really understand what you like and what works for you or what's comfortable or what is in your niche. You can expand from there. I like to for me, like Jordan 4s was the first thing that I really hunted as a sneakerhead. That was like the first thing I really wanted in my collection. I have a whole, I can see Jordan 4s all the way down here. So I really like Jordan 4. I have more too. But like after I got most of those Jordan 4s, I switched to Air Maxes. Now I started like, I grew as a sneakerhead. I went to the next phase. So, when it comes to enough, I feel like, at some point in time, you're in a phase where the shoes that you like aren't dropping, or you get to like unbreakable kick status where you're copping PEs and the GRs are like, it's kind of, it depends on what your means are and what, what you're into really, so I think that's the phases is the best way to go to think about it.
What'd you say, William?
So I don't know. I think that prior to me, copping sneakers off of Sneakers app and stuff like that, it was all, like I told y'all before, outlet pickups, right? I had never before done, any kind of apps, downloaded all this stuff to the phone, all that other stuff. It's just I literally would go into the outlet, see something I like, cop it. And it didn't really matter. Well, it still doesn't. It doesn't matter if it was a hype, it was an old shoe. It didn't matter. It was always new to me. That was always my thing, right? Like anytime I got a shoe, it was new to me because I never, as a young person, I wasn't into sneakers like that. I wasn't collecting sneakers. Like I said, I started in 2009 with the outlet. But I think now that I am I guess part of this certain community, right, where we're copping sneakers or trying for sneakers on Sneakers app. We're doing all of this. We got all these different apps and all this stuff. I'm in live cops, all those things. It's a different ball game. And so for me, as long as I have the means, as long as there's a sneaker that I like versus a sneaker that's hype, that I want, I'm probably going to just keep going. Right. My collection is probably 200 plus, if I'm honest about it. And I used to be in an apartment. I now have a house, and I specifically needed a house that had an extra room to be my sneaker room, right? And I'm almost outgrowing that. But for me, it's just more about it's the hunt that I still get excitement about. When I don't feel excited about it, I think that's when I'll stop. And it's not necessarily the hunt to get what's hype. It's just the hunt for the deal. Right. And as long as that feeling is still there, as long as I still have the means to cop, I'm going to probably continue to cop. Right. But I do understand that at certain points in life, I have to, pull back a little bit. Right. Like I bought over the past, 24 hours prior to yesterday or 48 hours, I bought 6 pair of shoes. Like that's a lot for me. Right. And I had to stop. Hey, hold on. Like, what just happened here, but it's just a matter of if you got the means, if you are taking care of your responsibilities at the crib, if you got shorties, spouses, whatever that looks like, if you taking care of your business and you still able to cop sneakers, do that, right? But when you start having issues with taking care of those basic things that need to be taken care of, you got to get out the game, right? Because then it becomes a major problem, right? Yeah, people say we got a sneakerhead addiction and things like that, but as long as your addiction is not driving you to have deficits in other areas of your life, then it's all good, right? But when those deficits start to happen, and that's my, addiction counselor brain talking, but it's real. When you start having those deficits in other areas of your life because you are out for the hunt, you out trying to, cop all of these things, and you are neglecting what you got going on, that's a problem. So I don't know when I'll stop. As long as I still love it, as long as I still get the thrill, as long as I have the funds, I'm probably gonna keep going.
What's your take, Mom?
So,
yeah,
in a combination, everything y'all said, but on top of that, you have to remember why you started in the first place. And like y'all said, you gotta be responsible about it. You gotta remember, because I feel like a lot of people are in it for the appreciation of art, craftsmanship of the shoe, all that, all the above, whatever your reasoning is. But I mean, for me, like, I think that like Jersey said, like, it's a phase. You know what I'm saying? You go through different phases. Like when you started, you were on this, and then so as you get older, naturally you mature and things like that. So it's hard to say, for me personally, but for right now in the moment, I can see myself going for, a very, very long time. Who knows? Like I said, because, that's what makes me happy. One of the things that makes me happy, right. Enjoying being able to do that. So, hopefully, like I said, things get better as far as being able to cop a shoe, because then that too, as we all know, puts a downer on everything, and it makes it less desirable for us to, cop the shoes and get the shoes that we want. But you still have to keep focused, like I said, on why you're collecting, the shoes. So
right.
Don't let it defeat
you. Yeah. And I agree with that too. I think, like I said, you brought up an interesting point there, Jersey. You said that when Iclick said he retired a couple of times, I'm like, from what? I could like it was. I'm like, from what? And for me, as far as the answer to my own question is, I agree with you. It's a phase. I can honestly tell you, I'm not at the point. I'm not at any point of stopping. But I do align with you and Royal, in the sense of, we're gonna buy what we like. You know what I'm saying? We are going to buy what we like. And I was looking at the chat. You guys in chat are 100% correct, as well as Royal. I mean, you definitely can. If buying a shoe is a higher priority to you, then if you have to push a deal off, if you have to contemplate on, let me figure out what I'm gonna eat and things like if it's like that, the shoe is not worth it. You can get it later potentially, or you may not need that shoe. There's going to be more, in my opinion. Like for me, I don't have a situation where I'm done. But one of the things I do, because when I feel like I buy a lot of shoes. We all do. But what I have a luxury of doing is offloading my shoes to my son. Okay, that's what I do. I'll go through back here, and I'll start looking at shoes, because we all know, yes, perfect world, we want to wear our shoes. Every shoe we have, we want to wear it, but that's just not, especially when you get into the 200s and things. Like, sometimes it's a little difficult to get around to, especially with the entire world changing, right, where we currently are. So it's like, when am I wearing it? Because I'm the type of guy, I walk out the house in some slides, or I'll put on some comfortable shoes. Like, I have my go-tos that's by the door, and I'll put them on and walk clean out. And won't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? So, some would say that was a missed opportunity. To me, I'm like, no, it's not. So, like I said, one thing I have to do, I'll go through and look at the shoes that I'm like, I'm not going to wear it. I'm not going to wear that one. Or, I like it, but this, that, and the other. I just give them to my son. Like, there's shoes right now I need to go offload to him that I have never even touched. I can pull about maybe like 7 back there. I can just go offload to him right now, and then just replace those bins or these boxes, whatever you may want to call it. But I think Jersey hit it. I think people go through a phase. I'm not in that phase. I do I do appreciate. My bank account does. I appreciate when we have moments where the sneaker manufacturers, the companies, are putting out trash that I don't want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate when they put out, shoes that no one wants, and we just go, like, I'm not getting nothing this week. Like, I low key, I'm like, woo, yes. Because the thing is, the moment something does drop, I want it. Like, I know I'm gonna want it. Like, there's days, ladies and gentlemen, there's days when I don't look at Twitter because I already know the problem I have. They're gonna tell me about a sale or this. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes we have a release calendar for a reason, right? Right. And Jersey has a list. He has a hit list. I want to try to stick to these said releases and things like that, because those one-offs that pop in there, I can't. I'm just being honest. I can't afford to get every shoe that comes out. I can't do it. Regardless of what you think, I cannot afford every shoe that comes out. That's just unrealistic. I don't know if you can speak to you.
You're touching on a really good point there, DJ. I think one of the things is, like, when you buy a shoe and you're off to the next release right away, you're searching that instant gratification. You're not appreciating what you just got or what it took to get that. Like, for me, one of my latest pickups is my the shoe, the Answer 4s that Swagoo sent me, and I just have them like here, like, and I opened this new ones today, and I'm like, dang, I kind of still want to sit them on the thing, like they're still new, I don't want to move them out of off of the mantle for the new ones yet, because I still haven't even had them up there for no time, I want to appreciate them for a couple more days. So I think that's a big thing, that instant gratification. We move right on to that next release, and it's like, just shoot back to the races, and it's back in the mix all over again. We don't forgot, all the blood, sweat, and tears we done put in that last release, and that, So I think that's a big part of it too.
You're right. Okay.
The other thing is, when we, and I would probably have to. I'm gonna start with myself first, but when we take those L's on sneakers, and the feeling that leaves us with, for me. A lot of times I go and find something else to replace that, right?
Yes.
And I think about how often we do that as it relates to this sneakerhead thing, because of the sneakers app. Because if we were to probably do a poll or some kind of study, I bet the amount of purchases outside of sneakers app when folks take L's increases every time, right? Yes. Because you are searching for something. Right. And you didn't get it. And because we're addicted to this thing called sneakers, right? It's leaving some emptiness that we need to fill with something. And sometimes it's not even shoes. Sometimes we'll buy clothing, we'll buy food, we'll buy whatever that looks like, because we're trying to fulfill or fill in that gap that we have. And so I know for myself, there was a time where I was taking these L's, and I'm like, nope, I'm going to the store. I'm doing X, Y, and Z because I feel some type of way, right? And that's where we have to really, really start checking ourselves, because we can go a bit overboard because we're trying to chase that thing, right, that we're missing.
Well, see, that's a good thing. They say when you do emotional shopping, they say that's
yeah.
They did a study. I don't know. Don't quote me. I don't know who did it or when it was done. But that's the thing. Like, cause think about it. Like, when you be out, you can't. When you're emotional, like when you're like that, you spend more money.
Yeah.
Like, to prove your point, what you're saying. When we take
real,
first thing we do is be like, okay, I'm just gonna do a reach back.
Right. There's that. Yeah.
I got a way to take it even deeper, y'all. You're talking about addiction, right? Nothing is more addicting than this right here, right? So when we talk about sneakers, right? What do we use to cop sneakers? We use this thing, right? So how many of y'all have Soul Links notifications on?
Yeah, you already know.
I can't sleep at times because Soul Links. Y'all think I'm playing. Seriously, Soul Link notification be messing up my sleep schedule, because I don't want to. Then one time I go to sleep, the Bacon Air Max 90 gonna restock, and you know what I mean. So
yeah, you're in California time,
right? So drops are at 7 a.m. my time, and I don't have to be up until later in the morning. So I wake up for sneakers and like it throws off my, and then not just that. There's been times I've been at work and been like, man, I know these shoes are about to drop. I'm waiting, or like I got a tip, like there's gonna be a shop drop this afternoon. Now all day at work, I'm pulling out my phone. I can't even focus on my job. Talking about addiction, I can't even focus on my job because I know these off-whites are about to randomly shop drop at some point. So like there's a lot of layers to it, and we spend a lot of time, like, you know, and you deal with addiction and those type of behaviors. Like that's a big part of it. It's just like that constant need to like, oh, what's dropping? Like really, for real. I maybe I'll just speak for me, but 90% of the time, them Soul links are not for me. 95% of the time, they're not.
You gotta learn how to turn them joints off, my guy. You gotta turn them joints off, dude.
Yeah, because like I don't want them Air Max 96 that is dropping in that weird colorway. I don't want them. Like it's affiliate marketing. Their whole thing is they get paid from everybody clicking. The more you click on their thing, that's why they be posting Lakers jersey restocks. I'm like, who the heck is trying to buy Anthony Davis jersey at 3 p.m. right now? But hey, one person buys it, it makes sense for them. But the whole sneaker community is tapped in because we can't miss them drops, and we're so tuned in to be the first come, first serve. So that's a big part of the addiction thing for me. I think that like,
we trained. I mean, think about it, because we trained, like, you know, because these tweets and everything else is like really. It's convenient. It's like,
it's all convenient for us. It's all convenient for us. So you know what I'm guilty of. If I get an L, and I don't know if it's just me. What I'm guilty of, whether it be a reach back or something that's retail, like a plan B, or if you will, or something on the back of my mind. If I don't hit, I'm really bad on saying, well, I'm just going to take the money I was going to spend anyway on this shoe and put it towards this. You know what I'm saying? Like I psych myself out to either spend that much money on said shoe or use that amount of money towards another shoe plus a little bit. So I make myself think I'm not spending as much. Say the shoe was like, I was getting ready to buy a Jordan. I said it's $200. So that's, if I miss, that's $200. I'm going to go look. I can either spend $200 on something else, or I can take that $200 and buy like a $300 shoe and say, well, I was already gonna spend $200, so what's another $100? Like I do that to myself, like psyching myself out.
Yeah,
and I buy stuff. Like, and you know, and because I just, like you said, the instant gratification because I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like losing gives me an excuse to go get the other item I wanted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And you know what? It could be very, very purposeful in how this is happening to us, because it's driving a market. You may not buy that shoe, but you buying a shoe.
Right.
You know what I mean?
StockX be sending you the push notifications. Dope does too. As soon as they drop, hey, missed out on those? Come check us out, right? And how many people buy that?
I'm to get his notifications.
And then ones that be on your want list, they be like when the GOAT be like, oh, when the price drop.
Yep, back in
stock.
Right.
They get you.
Yeah, I said I gotta take that off because I'm not trying to
send you an email.
It's so crazy when after we purchase a shoe, we be so anxious
to get it.
Okay, when is it gonna come? And then when we know that the day is coming, we stalking
the UPS or FedEx.
The app or you look between the blinds, like, did they come?
I'm trying to take you. We open our door. Our front door be open. Our front door be on the street. We be like, make sure we go hear them pull up. Like UPS know they wrong for putting that follow my delivery because I'm gonna click it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wrong for that.
I'm gonna follow you.
You know, and I put it on Street View so I can see exactly where you. Like, you know.
But I know, like everybody probably in this chat that does that. Like,
oh
real,
man,
like, and don't let the delivery date change. Oh, you gonna be mad?
Oh man, listen, be hurt. Be straight hurt.
Hey, when it was supposed to come Friday or Saturday, when you ain't getting it now till Monday, you be like, oh man,
it's one of the worst feelings ever.
Oh, I do call, and I'll be telling them stories. Be like, every time I call, I always say, that was a gift for somebody, and I'm sad because I can't get it to them now.
Right.
Hey, DJ,
it's always something, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
The original question that you asked, DJ, was like, when is too much, right? And when is too much? When it's too much, right? So check this out. I remember at some point, at some video, PJ Tucker said that he spends to this day, he spends 4 hours a day on sneakers, whether it's talking about looking them up. Like, he spends 4 hours a day on sneakers. And I thought about that. Like, I probably spend 4 hours. We probably, as a sneaker community, maybe some days more, some days less. We spend about 4 hours a day on sneakers, right? And this is exactly what I'm talking about, phases. His 4 hours a day don't look like my 4 hours a day. I'll tell you that much right now. So, like, there's phases to this, right? Like, when you say how much is enough, you have somebody, he has the means to do so, right? He's an NBA player. We know that he's been in the NBA for over 10 years. He's not hurt for the funds. He's endorsed by a bunch of brands. So he has the means to do so. And if he still can spend 4 hours a day, that's still an addiction. That's still definitely an addiction. But it's like a different tier. It's a different, he's in a different phase than any of us are. So I think it's interesting to think like there is. So when you back to your original question, like, what's the stopping point? There is no stopping point as long as you have the means to do so. As long as if PJ Tucker, he's not even the best basketball player, but if he can't hoop anymore because he's spending too much time, he's not able to be athletic, have his athletic ability because he's not hitting the gym and he's not doing what he needs to do because he's spending too much time on sneakers, then at that point it becomes too much, right? It becomes detrimental to his lifestyle, his work, and his whatever he has going on. So I think that can scale down to us. It's the same exact thing that Tonette was saying. If you're not feeding your kids, if you're not handling your bills, if you running it up, or if that's the same thing as if we scale it up to what PJ Tucker, like those 4 hours a day can be spent in a positive way in sneakers and expression, and it could be dope given creating and curating or whatever, however you're appreciating the culture can be done in those 4 hours. You could have spent 3.5 hours giving shoes back to kids, you know what I mean, and 30 minutes designing something on Nike by you. Who knows, right? However you spend your time is up to you, but it's just a matter of you to be able to identify, hey, this is beneficial for me in the long run. This is hurting friends and family and people, my loved ones. This is hurting myself, my own health, my own mental well-being, my own physical well-being. Like, it's just the balance of life. With everything, there's moderation involved, right? And whatever we do. Right. So, I think that it's just interesting that you can scale all the way up to a PJ Tucker, who we all recognize as the king of what we do. And he spends just as much time a day as we do on this, So I think that's an interesting perspective. So just want to add that.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm currently looking up the criteria for addiction, and I'm going to see if I can translate that into the sneaker language. So don't mind me for a second.
All right. So let me see what's up. Or said BXL Drip Kick Scan came in. What's up, Kim? I see you came in as well. Sorry, y'all. Demetrius, what say? Plus, shoes can be investments. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Shoes are investments. I mean, think about it. Sneaker culture, like the StockX, that thing is real. This is a stock market. It really is. I mean, it is. So
you have to be smart about it.
Yeah. What's up, Ghost? Go ahead, man. Kim. What she say? I think you want to be quiet for me too. That's what's up. She said I'm not stopping, but there are times that I have to cut back, have prayers to get more of my.
And also, some people do it to like for the wrong reasons, to be like impressing others.
Yeah, that's wrong
because they feel like, oh well, I get acceptance.
You'll never be able to keep up.
I get acceptance because I got X and Y, or I got this on my foot, or whatever, And it's a maturity thing. It goes back to a maturity thing. You got to be able to be responsible about, because these shoes are not cheap. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you do it the correct way, you can actually get to a point where the shoes are paying for themselves,
Yep, you can.
So you got to kind of figure that out for yourself. And you don't have to, like I said, get like expensive sneakers. You can get quality sneakers. Who says you got to get the hype sneakers once you're going for resale for like buku dollars or whatever, So it's all about being smart.
What's up, Isaac? You definitely right, Chaz. You right. What's up, Struggle? I see you. Ghost, I already said hi to you. Mr. Woo Kicks, how are you doing?
What up, Mr. Woo Kicks?
Just going through and seeing. She said I turned my tweets to silent. Yeah, I learned the first day of some soul links, right?
Me too.
Yeah, you got to put that mug on. Do not disturb. What's up, Andretti? What's going on? How are you? Sneakers can be a double-edged sword. It can be. If you ain't right about it, it can be. What's up, Columbia? How are you? Swagoo, good day. Good day. How are you as well? You say what?
Bathroom breaks at work to cop shoes.
I think a lot of that's a funny thing because that actually is a funny thing.
Which shoes you talking about, Swagoo? Did you got those shoes? Which one?
And started using that excuse because they asked for a doctor's note. But then they asked for a doctor's note.
Right.
Ooh, what's up, Nodded? How are you doing?
What up?
I said hi to Swagoo. I'm just going through y'all. Excuse me. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anybody. He said PJ has a whole nother house. Yeah, he does. Ridiculous.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Did I miss something? What's up, Kicks Don't Stop? How are you doing? What's up, Mr. J? I see you in the building. What you say? What you say?
Kim said, like what should be my stopping point. All the shoes I've copped in the last year. I don't know when I won't be
yes. The thing is, if you have the means, you're good. Like the thing here's another way I look at it, and it's not an excuse, it's the truth. Man, I could be out there doing I could be spending money on some of the craziest stuff. I could be doing some of the most irresponsible things, etc. Right? I'm at home. I ain't bothering nobody. It's being sent to me. I go pick it up, but it's a shoe. And guess what? At the end of the day, if I needed to, like you said, the rate ain't fun. This shoe, I can get value. There's value, and I can get money out of it, even if I wore it. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
You know, whereas there's other things in life that you spend your money on. That value is gone once you purchase the item and or you have utilized it, have used it. It's done. You know what I'm saying? Like that's always in the back of my mind that I know that I have this. You know, and I could, if I needed it, I could use it for something. So, I like you said, you're great. It's a phase, and the stopping point is going to be dictated by your financial situation. That's what it's going to happen. It's going to be the stopping point is going to be dictated by the one's own financial situation, and that stopping point might just be a pause. It may just be a pause for you until things get a little better. Or
correct.
You may even run out of space. It may not be financial. It may be a space issue. I don't know, but I think it's right what Jersey said. It's a phase, and you know this too shall pass. It'll work it out, or it won't. I don't.
Once you're a sneakerhead, you always a sneakerhead. Like you're not going to forget what a Jordan 4 looks like. I don't care how it's been 5 years since you bought a shoe. You know what a 6, a 7, a 8. You know what the Jordan silhouettes look like. So like even if you're not familiar, what is this new collab? I never heard of this before, right? You're not familiar with some of the newer stuff. You still know basic sneaker knowledge. So I don't think that ever goes away, even if you choose not to tap back in.
Or how it makes you feel too. How the shoes make you feel.
And if anybody else wants to come up and join the discussion, let me just send me the go on IG, send me the thing, and I'll send you the link if you want to join the discussion on the panel. Of course, we're going to include the chat anyway.
So no, I didn't get the
yeah. So, and like I said, we'll probably come back through that as we continue through the day. So let's talk about the positives and negatives of the Hypebeast. What do we want to call it? The Hypebeast? What do you call this? What do I want to call it? Labeling. I guess what do we call it? Like the Hypebeast something.
Yeah.
Labeling, I guess, is good enough. Like, you know, let's talk about the positive and negatives of a shoe of this Hypebeast culture, if you will, within the sneaker world, right? Like how it's where it hurts us or where it helps us, right? So obviously we know where it hurts us, right? We know that everybody puts hype on. Sometimes it can be the lamest shoe that we wouldn't have never ever bought. Facts. We all know that can happen. It could be the most horribly designed shoe ever that we would never have bought, but because of hype. So I'm guilty. I've gone out and bought the shoe just so I can have it like everyone else had, for the feeling of not wanting to be left out or not having it. You know, that's happened to me. I'm guilty of that. You know, I like a lot of the Yeezys, you know what I'm saying? So just speaking to some of the shoes, like that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? That's another negative is with what hype has done is it has taken some shoes that actually look good and made it even more difficult for us to attain. It really has. The third thing I would say it has done is it's taken our focus off of other brands and what they have to offer, right? I think it's done that, maybe not for everyone, but I would say if there was a poll, some type of poll created, I'm sure we would see a vast majority are impacted by that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's almost to the point that, be honest, hype has created brand loyalists. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only gonna mess with this brand, you know, in a sense, right? I think it has. So, you know, actually, I wanted to, you know, talk about that because I mean, like like the New Balance, for example. There's not a lot of hype behind some New Balances. Yes, New Balance in general doesn't have hype. Most of what it does is a collaboration. Well, yeah, depending on where you live, like DMV, or I think that's different, right? But it's like, you know, once New Balance has a collab, here come all the hype beasts. But where were you? Why are you coming over here now? You know what I'm saying? You know, why you want to come over here and shop with us now? Us being the New Balance brand. Well, actually, they don't care. They want the money anyway. But it's just like, but what about the people who are always with them? Now they can't get the shoe. Mm-hmm. Same thing if you say it for Air Maxes, which is Nike. Right. Same thing can be saying right in Nike's house with Air Max line. Facts. I mean, the daggone pre-day sold out. And
don't get me started on that.
You see what I'm saying? Hypebeast. What was it? The pre-days.
Oh, the pre-days.
Nobody wanted them shoes.
Yeah.
But they just happened to disappear. Shout out to Mr. Pitts for being able to send me the link, and I got them.
This is like a This is like a doozy of a topic.
You say what?
Here's the thing with that though, and I'm gonna say this and put myself on blast, but like Mr. Pitts knew that I was looking for him. Also, shout out to BZ too, because he was helping me find them. But literally, what day was it? Had to have been Saturday, I think. Pitts is I got a text message from Mr. Pitts, and he doesn't normally text me, and it had a link. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. I clicked open the message. I seen it was a link. I clicked the link, and it took me right to a checkout page. Okay. I checked out. I didn't even know what shoe it was. I had no idea what I was purchasing, but I bought it. And then after I bought it, I had to go back and be like, well, what shoe was that? And it was my pre-day. And I was like, oh, good looking out. Like, first of all, that's how much I trust him. But it's also the fact of that was me finally being able to get, because he knew I was looking for it. That was me getting a shoe that I don't think nobody really wanted anyway. It just happened to sell out because it is what it is, right? Because I have yet to see on-feet pictures of anybody rocking pre-days.
Right.
On my social media, right? I don't see nobody like, oh, got them. I got these. Nobody. I haven't seen that. Even with the liquid limes that came out, right, on Air Max Day. So it's not a hype shoe. How did it sell out, right? But yeah, anyway, that's my story. Don't tell nobody else I told y'all that, but that's it. I'm going back to looking for what I'm looking for.
Right.
I still want to punch somebody in the face over there. The pre-days, the first on my side sold out on the kids, but I'm glad I was able to help others at least. And the second was a cluster after my side.
So you know what? I put that up on the screen. So let me, like, the hype beast, and I agree with someone said. Everyone, what is it, Chef? First of all, welcome. Yes, we all have a little hype beast in it. 1,000,000,000,000% correct. Yes, we absolutely do. Anyone that says they don't, that's definitely not true.
Sure, we got hype beast shoes in our collection too.
Oh, we all do.
Just for the status, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, it just depends.
So who's responsible for creating hype beast? Is it the public in general,
it's deep, man?
Or is it the resale market?
I'm like stressing, thinking how I can even start to respond to this, because this is like, for me, and y'all always hear me talk about storytelling and culture, and those are things that I constantly say, because that's what's important to me. But that's not what's important to everybody, and I can't put my code of ethics on every single person, right? So the first thing, and we kind of touched on this when we were on Nodit's 24-hour live stream. He was probably really tired at that point, so I don't even know if he remembers any of that. But one of the things, so like there's two sides to it all, right? One thing is that like the first thing is you can't, if somebody likes a shoe, just if they don't know any of the history of it, they don't know any of the, if they just like the shoe and it's cool to them and they want to buy it, like cool, by all means. Like if they don't want to be educated about the history, if they don't care, if they don't want to participate in the culture, then who are we to tell them that they can't have that shoe, right? Like I feel like I have to preface that with saying that. But with that said, I think it's important that we as the culture educate the people, right? And what they're purchasing and what the history is. And that what that does is that can increase the hype or decrease the hype. If a shoe has a cool story and a cool origin and it ties to something, then it's going to create hype. The entire reason of a collaboration, the reason that they're doing collaborations is to create hype. We are going to collaborate with Union. We're going to collaborate with Travis Scott. We're going to collaborate with J Balvin. That's the brand creating, like we already have this product. The Jordan 1 is already going to sell. We don't need J Balvin to collab with this, but we're going to make it limited and create hype. And Nike, they take Nike and other brands, specifically Nike and Jordan brand, they take pride in their limited edition. They take pride in there's so when we talk about sneaker culture, we're all relatively new to this. There's not one person in the chat that's a true OG. Maybe Amy. Amy's probably the only person that can say is a true OG. For real. And that's not, I don't mean to offend nobody. I don't mean to take away from anybody sneaker collecting or anything, but there's been people that have been doing this for a long time. When Amy says she really wants a shoe, like that's different than you or I wanting a shoe. You or I only know about this silhouette. We only go back as so far as our history does, where there's people that have really been doing it and that are purists to it. I watched a video about a skateboarder, one of the OG skateboarders, talking about y'all wasn't skating in dunks back in the day and this and that. And he was so adamant about the purity of this skate culture, of how people are just buying stuff for hype. And this value is on these dunks. But he's like, yo, we used to, like, this means something to me. We used to skate in these, right? So when that person takes an L on Sneakers app, that's a little different than you or I. Yeah, we wanted those P-Rods. Yeah, we know the value. Yeah, that's cool. But hey, that guy was like around when P-Rod was around, like when P-Rod was first doing his thing. So there's different levels of this, right? So the good and the bad, right? There's good and there's bad. The good is I wasn't around in 2016. I wasn't actively involved in the sneaker community in 2016. But hey, I realized that there's shoes in that time era I may want. So I'm able to do a reach back. I'm able to go back. The market is in a place where I can actually do that. And that's great for me as a collector. If I have to pay an extra $100 on top of that to get that shoe, then whatever, no big deal. To me, it's worth it, right? But that means that there was somebody at that time, for me to buy that DS pair years later, there was somebody who felt like Tonette felt about them pre-days when that came out and took that L. And somebody felt that feeling of, damn, missing out. I missed out, right? But that same feeling, that same shoe gave me, that reseller bought them, kept them in the closet, whatever. I buy them years later. Now I get this feeling, this Gotham feeling, this satisfaction feeling that I wouldn't have been able to get had that market not existed. So yes, there's two sides of it. Yes, somebody missed out on it. Somebody took an L back in 2016 and felt some type of way behind that. But that transcended into me feeling this oh my gosh, I can't believe I got them for this good price. I can't believe that these were even still available in my size these years later. I can't wait, I don't even see nobody wearing these anymore, whatever, and I get a completely different feeling from that. So there's just two sides to the scale. And then when you add the monetary side thing, the monetary part in it, where it's like you have entrepreneurs, sole proprietors, you have your 2J's kicks, you have your Unbreakable kicks, you have your My Kicks Sick, who have been able to create a lane for themselves. Respect. Like how can I take anything away from them gentlemen? They're feeding their families off of this. They're hustling, they're putting sweat equity into what they love and their passion, and they're able to do it, right? So we love to bash the resellers and talk about the resellers, but there's people that are that are really being able, you know, Nike's a $1 billion company. If these gentlemen can find a way to feed their family and take their lifestyle to the next level off of that, like, I can't knock that hustle at all, right? But I do know what it feels like to take an L. I do know what it feels like to when the botters get the best of it. So there's two sides of it, right? And there's the thing is there's two main things that bother me are when you feel like you absolutely don't have a chance to cop that sneaker. When you go to the when you go to Foot Locker and you don't see anybody posting, when Soul Links is not retweeting any Gothams, when you feel like in this a situation like the trophy rooms where you know that they're backdoored and Marcus Jordan has the nerve to say, so what y'all going to tell my dad? Like when you have situations like that where it's blatantly disrespectful, that's where I feel like that crosses the line for the culture. That puts a bad taste in our mouth as fans of the brand, fans of the shoes, fans of the culture, fans like participants of this. That's like a slap in our face. The other thing is when that ties into is greed and monetary gain, right? When things are done not for the culture. For example, right? And this is my last point because I know I've been going for a second, but like I said, I have a lot to say about this particular subject. Mm-hmm. Our sneakers app is basically a virtual cultural assistant. When you look at sneakers app, that's not their main product selling thing. We have Nike Plus that they sell. I'm sure they sell a lot more product on Nike Plus and Nike.com than Sneakers app itself, right?
Facts.
Sneakers app constantly shows us, right? And this is something I brought up in Nodded's during his live. Sneakers app is built to show us how the sneakers world transcends into real time. It shows us, hey, these are the Grail tails. This is how I got my Grail. It shows us the kick, the kick check, where it shows people from all over the world in real time, showing, hey, this is what I was wearing this day. And it shows you from a girl from Paris, France, a girl from Barcelona, a guy from Denver, a guy from Mississippi. And so it has all of these things where it's showing, Nike is showing you, hey, we participate in the culture. We are for the culture. When it does all of those things, when it has the young girl who's doing the cartoons, the 16-year-old girl, if you open your sneakers app, she's in there with the cartoons. And that's so dope for me, so that this girl has a platform where she can share her art and it can tell a story and it can transcend into real life and real time right here on our app, and we can all see it as a culture, right? They put so much time and effort into showing us how they're for the culture. But then on the same hand, you have Anne, whatever her name is, the CEO lady, whose son is whose son is reselling shoes on a crazy amount, is making crazy money off a Discord channel, giving up secrets. And that's like that's greed and is straight harm in the culture. So you have two sides of that. And that's like blatantly disrespectful to us as consumers, as like brand loyalists or just fans or just collectors, whatever. It's like, how are y'all spend so much money on this sneakers app to show us, like to do these drops and to show us where the culture, how y'all affect the culture. But then at the same time, y'all have this greed and y'all have this monetization of the culture that is like unacceptable in that space. And it's like, we have to decide, pick our battles and decide what's right and what's wrong. But it's difficult, because we, as creators, we want to get paid. We want to, I think it's good for people to get paid from the culture. But when you start to monetize, you start to take away from the purity of that, no matter what it is, no matter if it's sneakers, if it's skateboarding, if it's sports, whatever you start to advertise, and you start to, you see it with your favorite musicians. When they were first starting off and they were pure in their element, their music, whether it's a Kanye, whether it's a Michael Jackson or whoever, as they expand their reach, they have a broader audience, and monetary gain plays a big factor in it, which takes away from the culture. So that all ties into the pros and cons of reselling and Hypebeast. And it is all, Hypebeast stems from celebrity culture and where we're at as a society. Celebrity culture is a big thing. Let somebody put on some shoes and it's over for them. Let Travis Scott put on the Air Max 1s and now we can't get any Air Max 1s. So yep. I think there's a lot of layers to this, and I'm sorry for going off on this.
Oh, you good? You straight?
I've heard me say stuff, but I'm very passionate about it, because as much as I care about the culture and care about the purity and the storytelling and how we don't have these Travis Scott shoes without Michael Jordan doing what he did on the court. We don't have the Michael Jordan shoes without Run DMC doing what they did in their day. So I think that it's important that we continue the storytelling, and as we get new sneakerheads in the community, the storytelling will bring some of it'll make some of the hype more organic. It's okay to have hype. It's okay to the way you was DJ. You was hype over those New Balances that night. When y'all was all doing the cop, y'all made me. I don't have any New Balance in my collection. You made me want to participate in that, and that's like something that's uncharacteristic of me. That would have been me hype beasting to participate in that, just because y'all are all doing it, and y'all made it seem this cool, and you talked about materials, and that stuck with me, and like I've been looking at New Balances for the last 2 weeks, like, man. You know what I mean? Like, so it does. There is a level of like passion, and hype is not a bad thing. It's just when we get hype over the wrong things. It's when we get hype and we don't know the history behind it. Tish told us a cool story about the AJKOs. I had no idea about the AJKOs. Tish told us a whole story about why the AJKOs are special. And that blew my mind. I'm like, man, all these people are hype behind this. We doing live cops behind these AJKOs, and we don't even know the history behind them. Now that you do know the history, that might make it a little hype for you. That might make it a little doper for you. And then you get that level of excitement, which is not a bad thing. That's what we're searching for. That's what we want as a sneaker. As a sneakerhead, we just have to balance it. And we have to make sure that it comes from a good place. It doesn't come from a place of, oh, I can't wait to show these off, and I'm gonna be the coolest person in school or at work or in my social environment because of these. It's more so like I love the history and the culture and the dopeness behind this. And if we can, and that maybe that doesn't resonate with everybody, but I know that resonates with me, and the storytelling is a big part of it. So I just had to make a couple of those points. Sorry, y'all. Let me relax.
Now, when you was talking about he hyped you up about the New Balance, that proves whoever said that in the chat is like we have a little bit of that in us. That just proves our point. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
No, you're right. I mean, and I think what it comes down, I agree with you on the storytelling and us wanting to have a piece of that said story or that history. When that sneaker means that much to someone, that's a huge deal. And I know Tish is like that. Tish is huge. I know, like you say, you were saying Tish and Amy, those two might be the OGs.
As far as our community,
yeah, and over here at least.
So yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
The longest.
And then you get, and then I get educated, or I get educated a lot on, like we all do, and let's call it what it is. When it comes down to like knowing the history behind the Air Maxes, who do we all learn that from? If you don't already know, you're gonna find out that from Amir and Beezy. They're gonna tell you, and that's when we start That's where the appreciation for the Air Max is heightened, because they tell us when it came out, why, and what it was for, and who designed it, and who collaborated, and everything about it. Because I don't know, I would have to go look it up, but I'd rather use the human encyclopedias. You know what I'm saying? I like to cheat a little bit. All that type of stuff makes sense to me. And then me with the New Balance, I don't know the history behind the company and New Balance. Kim probably do. Amy probably does. Somebody from DMV, they might know. I don't know all the history. Yeah, I can look it up, but I don't know the history. It's just a situation whereas, I decided to make a change. And, and the thing is, most of that was stemming from my frustrations with the larger brands, if you will. The larger companies, if you will. It's just frustration, and frustration in the, like I said, first of all, being able to attain the shoe, that was probably the larger thing. And then I just combine it with everything else, which is, the price and the quality and things like that. But I think when it comes down to hype or not hype, right, there's a positive, negative. We all know that. But at the end of the day, I think we all could come to the same conclusion, which is you buy what you want. You buy what you want.
Period.
What you want. You don't buy what everybody else says.
Try.
Yeah, you try, right. You don't think about it, not everybody else. You buy what you want.
I mean, the game is changing though, for real. Like, and Amy and Tish, I mean, they've been through it back, before a lot of us even got into it. You know what I mean? So, and I say that because it's like you know, as we all know, we have these frustrations like dealing with the sneakers and, you know, and all of that. But you feel like, okay, because I had a situation where I was like, you know what? I said, I'm just going to stay in my lane. I'm just going to move over to like getting what I can get, just trying other things. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to lessen my frustration, you know, when I'm not able to get the shoe that I want. So I go to Foot Locker and get a shoe. And wouldn't you know it, the order gets canceled. So I was like, why? And it wasn't even a hype shoe. It was a van. It was a van. It was a van. Like,
yeah, that is frustrating.
So it's just like
she's quit a lot, by the way.
It's like one thing after another. It's just like, okay, if you don't get it from here, you get it from here. So it's like, what do you do? It's like, I mean, you can't help but be frustrated. You try to be positive, and it's like it keep coming at you. So I don't know.
So
and sometimes like, sorry.
Go ahead, you good? Go ahead, I'm listening.
I was just going to add to Chaz's point, and like, it's different levels. Sometimes that happens that like they cancel your order and you give up, right? And sometimes you go and like, I know I got my Reebok Question oatmeal lows. I hit on them, and I was waiting for this to email to say that they were getting shipped. They sent me a canceled email, and I went and bought them on StockX. Like I was frustrated. It took me a couple days, to get over it. But afterwards, I was like, you know what? I really want this shoe. It's not that much on the resale market. And now, today, I'm happy that I have them. Yes, I paid a couple extra dollars for them, but like, you know what? It's worth it. But then there's times where in 2018, I bought the UNC 6s, the all black 6s with the UNC blue. I love them shoes. Right? And I bought them from Jimmy Jazz. First time ever shopping at Jimmy Jazz. I hit on Jimmy Jazz. Following day, very next day, they canceled my order. They said, "Oh, sorry, we have a stocking issue. We oversold this shoe." They canceled the order, and like I was like, so I was salty about it. I never bought them. I didn't go try to buy them on the resale market, and I still want that shoe to this day. But now that shoe is like $500-600 resale, and it's like I can't do that. I had it for resale. Like I'm burnt out from that. You know what I mean? And I want, as much as I want that shoe, I'm not paying that much for it. And it's not that I don't have it. It's not that won't pay that much for a different shoe, but it's just the principle of it. Like I feel some type of way. Like I wanted that for retail. I hit it for retail. I checked out. They charged my card, and then they, you know what I mean? They refunded me. So like, so
that's where I'm at. It's just like, and it's not just that. It's it can happen to anybody. It can happen in any situation. So, but the frustration, you just have to be level-headed enough, because it could, for the wrong person, it could literally drive you crazy. Like it could make you like lose sight of everything. You know what I mean? Like you said, we're all in it for the love of shoes, but then it like puts this damper on it, and you just lose insight of the original purpose. Because again, you go so hard, you want this shoe, you really want it, you can't get it, or whatever the case is, whatever the situation is, and that just like, you just have to be level-headed enough, and at the end of the day, you got to try, to understand that things have changed, with the whole game of the sneakers. So
I think I think what we're supposed to do is one of the hardest things for us to do is to move on to the next one when we take those type of losses.
Yeah, but sometimes
that's what I said. That's what we're supposed to do, but it's the hardest thing to do in that situation. It is the hardest thing to do, is to move on, because we're dwelling, and like you say, you feel defeated, and all the negativity that comes with it. But we do need to move on. It's so tough. It's the toughest thing to do. I mean, I've been there a million times, but eventually we do move on, obviously, because something else is coming out. So we do. But with those particular shoes, and then you get hit a little harder, because you go look at the secondary market and you see that again, there's a shoe that you were trying to get for retail or even on sale or whatever you may be, and here it is, marked up to the high heavens. You know what I'm saying? To the high heavens, and you got to go through a leaps. You got to go through an act of Congress just to get it. You know what I'm saying? So it could be very depressing. Yeah.
One of the most frustrating things for me is when the shoe that I want sells out, and it's not even going for that much over retail. And it's like, damn, man, I should have just been able to get this for retail. And it's like, that's like a annoying, I don't know, that's a pet peeve of mine. When it's like a little bit over retail, it's like, man, this is brutal.
Like, why
y'all
should have left it there?
Not even making no money.
Exactly. Why don't y'all just leave it alone?
Yeah.
I agree with that.
It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. So, I feel like people are coming into the sneaker game every day, and it's people that don't know, and so I mean, it's good to educate yourself, and be in communities like this, to kind of get that support and knowledge and things like that, because it could really be bad, if you don't have that information.
You know what?
But it's also a blessing, right? Like,
what? What you say? What's the blessing?
It's a blessing, like for somebody like Jesse, who's just new to this and wasn't privy to a lot of stuff before, and she can do reach backs, and you know what I mean. If we didn't have that secondary market, she would be stuck getting just, all right, well, it's 2021. You're gonna get what's coming out from here forward, right? Like, instead, she's able to, I like these. Dang, when did these come out? And then our job was beautiful. Is our job as the culture. Hey, Jesse, you know what? Why these are so fire? Let me tell you the history about these. And I think that's the dope part. And then it connects. And then she has her own, whole likes and dislikes, and can add and opinions and brings to the table, which is dope. I use Jessie a lot because she just is new to this and is so like about it, man. And I really like appreciate her energy, and I think that's like a good example. I think that's like a perfect person that we should welcome to the community, and like, just support and really like really embrace, as far as like what has transpired in the past, and what we like individually, and what may work for her. So I think that's really dope, and I'm glad that y'all got her in the community, man.
Yeah, and I don't mean this to say the wrong way, but there's more people that fit that same envelope other than Jesse. Because I hear a lot of times Kim's story and even Tornette's story are similar. They are extremely similar too. Like I said, this is not, this positive vibes only. I don't want nobody to take this out of context. But I'm just saying that there are others who fit that same envelope, in my opinion. Because of the stories I've heard, how they come about them. Like, so I think Kim says she just started a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Right. She's still trying to figure it out,
I ain't even been in a year.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Okay. That's what I'm saying. They just getting in it too. They gave their stories on how they joined the kick, how they followed the kick squad, and that's how they were getting their knowledge. They're all new to it as well. Right. And I mean, Kim just made her first reach back ever from the secondary market. Two of them at one time. And that's something else for royalty to do, considering her story, where she says she was, Thrifty Sneakerhead's a whole brand for her because how she's going about attaining hers. So, I mean, and to go with that, if you see that dynamic is at least in our community, is heavily with the ladies, right? The females, they want to come in and see what's going on and get involved, and like you said, us being able to share it, like give them that history of the said sneakers and things like that. First of all, pause. They ladies say they're gonna buy what they want anyway.
right. You ain't got to tell them twice. You ain't got to tell them nothing. They know what looks good. They know what looks good.
I want that shoe.
They 1000% know what looks good. And like one thing that's cool is like connecting it with the past. Like Kim had the military blue 4s before she was into shoes, right? And that's something that stuck with me, because like that's dope. So now you have a piece of history. Like I wish that's all these Jordan 4s. I don't got the military blues. So like that's dope that you had something that now that you're into this community, now that you're into this culture, you can connect it with something from your past, and I think that's dope. And I think that like, royalty, you say you're 200 kicks deep, like that's super dope. You know what I mean? And you was on it before you was into it like that. So, just for you to now have the knowledge and be able to go back and be like, oh, I didn't even know that these were as fire as they were. You know what I mean? I love that too. So that's super dope aspect.
Yeah. And I don't, and here's the honest truth. I'm not really big on the history of shoes, period. If I like a shoe when I see it, that's all it takes for me, right? I don't really care about the history per se. If I like a shoe and it looks good on the foot, then and it's a reasonable price, I'll buy it, right? And like I said before, I didn't buy my first, other than outlet find of the Jordan 6s, All-Stars. That's the only Jordan I ever had, right? And again, I got them for $59 at the outlet mall. right? So I didn't know the value of them or whatever the case may be. I just knew it was a Jordan and it looked nice. It was kind of cool and I bought it. But then now, you know, the first shoe that I think the only shoe that I have in my collection that I feel like I bought because of hype once I got in this sneaker game was the Jubilee, right? Because right before that came out, you know, in September with the biohack situation. And that's how I got into, you know, finding out about all this stuff. And then everybody was talking about the Jubilee and how special it was. That's probably the only shoe that I know the history on, right? Because it was talked about a lot and I paid attention to that. And I ended up buying it. I've never worn it. That's literally probably the only shoe that I probably won't wear for a really long time, just because I think it's such a pretty shoe. I think it's such a pretty shoe. You know what I mean? And I just got it in the box and it's chilling. I'll eventually wear it. But I'm also the kind of person that I'm not just buying shoes to put in a collection. I'm buying shoes that I'm going to put on my feet. I'm not going to buy something I'm never going to wear. I probably have less than 5 pair of shoes that I haven't worn yet. And that's, well, don't count the 3 I just got today. But I wear everything. I don't buy it to hold on to it, right? I buy it to put it on my foot,
right?
And that's just what I do, right? That's just how I am, because I don't see the value in it. Now other people do, but that's not how I rock shoes. That's never been my MO, right? Like get a shoe and just hold on to it for years at a time. What's the point? I should have just left it on the shelf, or left it for somebody who, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not that knowledgeable. I just buy what I like. If it looks good, the price is good, I'll buy it.
I agree
and
with that.
That could be the next phase for you, right? Like you know, that's the current phase that you're in, and you know, who knows, in a year from now, you may have you have 500 kicks, you had, you know, or whatever. Maybe that's a stretch, but you're at you've knocked some more grails off of your list. You added some more stuff to your collection, and you may switch it up and say, you know what, these are more collection pieces. These I'm going to rock, you know, so who knows, right? Like, but I think it's dope that you ultimately buy what you like. And that's really what's important. You know, I got the Jubilees too. I showed you mine, still DS as well. And that's probably mainly because of COVID. I love Jordan 11s. I'm gonna rock my Jordan 11s, but you know, I haven't got a chance to rock these yet. But I feel you though. I feel you as far as like, you know, buy what you like. And you don't have to know or learn the history on every single thing. I'm not saying that, you know, but it is important to, as far as the storytelling continues. And I think that's important, that we do continue with the storytelling. It's not about, like, I'm not saying you got to know Beat Jeopardy facts with all the shoes. I learn about stuff every day. Oh, what? I didn't know about that. But, you know, and that's another part of it. Like, as sneakerheads, we know everything about the shoe, right? And I feel like that allows me to appreciate it more. The more that I know about the shoe, the less I want to get it dirty, the more I want to keep this clean, the more it's a collecting thing for me. But again, that could just be me because I'm a collector in general. I collect other things, you know what I mean? So it's not just shoes. So I think that, like, that's the beauty of it, is it hits different for everybody. It hits different. It means something different to everybody. I'm not as attached to these Jubilees as you are. You know what I mean? Like, if I saw some Fire Jordan 4s, I'm like, you know what I mean? Swap them out. I did hit these early exclusive access, so that's kind of cool. But other than that, I don't, you know, not every story resonates with everybody the same. You know, so I think that's a big part of it too. You know, you gotta, depending on where you're from and what your background is and what you're into. You know, if you really like hip hop, you know, you might be drawn to the Travis Scotts more. If you really like reggaeton, you might be, to J Balvin's might mean something different to you. So, you know, like that's a big part of it too. And you know, just making sure that everybody get in where they fit in is a big part of it.
Man, listen, I don't even like all that is great for me, and like hearing about all that stuff and what the knowledge that folks have is like amazing. I barely know what an insole, midsole, outsole. I barely know what that is. Y'all be seeing my IG live videos. I'd be like, what part of the shoe is this? Like, none of that stuff. It just goes past me because it's just like, it's a shoe that I'm gonna put on my foot. I'm learning, right? I'm learning now that as I'm doing it, folks are educating me. But it's like, I don't know what the heck that means or what that is. I just know it's a shoe. I put my foot in it and I rock it.
Yeah, you can't help but get better as you continue to do it though, and you have.
Right. And we know your passion for it, right? So we're not going to be like, oh, we're not going to be like, oh, she don't know her stuff. We're not going to feel that way ever. We're going to, if anything, correct you to like, yo, so that way your next unboxing is a little bit more iller. You know what I mean? And it has been like today. You was flawless on your unboxing today. So I don't know. I appreciate all sides of it, but yeah, man. As far as like just buying what you like is really the ultimate point that one can make.
It is.
And not only that, Royalty, she just professes herself just to be a normal, natural person.
Regular people shoes.
That's right.
Heck no. I don't know how to front
anything and everything about you. She just showing the shoe. She just showing it, and you judge what you see. You know what I'm saying? She's telling you what she like about it. Take it or leave it. That's what it is.
Yeah, I do the same thing when we do our reviews. I don't be knowing all the history of them. I just say, here's the shoe. This is what color it is. I like this material. And I bought it.
Right. I'm gonna put it on tomorrow. Like that's it.
So you'll never hear me saying they come from this, that. If first of all, if you hear me saying I probably messed it up because I don't know what I'm saying.
Same thing. Same thing with Tish, like on hers. You know what I'm saying? And any other person.
But Tish a little different. Well, Tish she researches it to a degree.
Well, right.
She does a lot of research.
She does a lot of research.
She does a lot of research.
Not to compare the two, but I'm just saying, like, depending on what you're going for, like I said, Tish, of course, has the knowledge and everything. Like she just said, she Googles, she does reviews, she do all of that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to respect what that person is bringing. You know what I'm saying? You can't like expect for one person to be like the other because it's not like that. If you're not professing that's what you're bringing, then you have to take that up front and then like I said, go with it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Isaac. I plan on wearing all my sneakers too, Isaac. Like I really do. Like every shoe that I bought, I want to wear them. You know what I'm saying? I bought my shoes to wear them, and like what Tonette was saying, if it's she said that if it's a sneaker like that, she could have just left it in the store. If I'm not gonna wear it, I could have just left it in the store. I buy every shoe that I have, I want to wear it because I like it. I like the way it looks, and guess what? I want you to see me in it and know that I got that shoe. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. Yeah, I want you to see me in this shoe and know that I got it. Cause I ain't gonna. Yeah.
Let me ask you this, DJ. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you, when you say you plan on wearing every shoe, a lot of times it's not right away though, right?
Yeah. Oh, you don't know when you want to, but as far as the time, I can't I don't have a calendar. I'm just saying mentally, that's where I want to get to.
But say if the world was open, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, before COVID, there wouldn't have been a problem.
I'm at the point where I have not just a colorway for any clothing I want to wear. I almost have a Jordan 4 for any clothing I want to wear. Like almost. Like if any shirt I put on, I got a black and yellow shirt on. I got the Thunderbirds right here. Black and red. I have all the different colorways. Right. This is a shoe that I don't plan on wearing anytime soon. And this is something that I shouldn't have just let this sit on the shelf. Right. Like there ain't I should have just right. Like that's not an option. I still don't plan on wearing this anytime soon. It may be 2025 before I wear this shoe.
But
I don't need to. But eventually, I will more than likely 99% of the chance I will wear this shoe, unless something comes up and I want to swap it out for. You know what I mean? But I love the materials on this shoe. But for me, this isn't something I'm about to throw. First of all, this is a pink and guava looking shoe. Like I'm not gonna wear this on a regular daily basis. I need to make an outfit for this shoe, if you will. And I don't know.
Would you like a 50 sneakerhead shirt?
Or that, get something custom, right? But for me, I'm gonna wait until like down the road to pull this out. This is gonna sit in a case, and that's just me as a collector. Like I love it. I don't need to wear it. There are plenty. I wore my Travis Scott's, so it's not really about the resale, but it is like, resale does play value and play a factor into it. I think that this will be worth more money later on. Maybe it'll be a Dior Jordan 4 that comes out that I'll be able to trade this for at some point. So like, yes, I would like to wear it, but it's a collection piece for me. So that's a different.
We're all different. We're all different. Like none of us in here are the exact same.
No.
Right. And I'm not even just talking about the panel. I'm talking about everybody that's part of this community. We're all different.
Yep.
And that's the beauty of this sneaker game for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like I said, I want to wear every shoe that I have, but I do not have a calendar. I don't have a calendar, and like you pointed out, there are some shoes that are placed further down the list than others, right? Just like you brought out your Union, the Guava. I have shoes like that. I want to wear them, but it's down the list. It's more down the list than others, but I do plan on wearing them all. It's just a matter of getting around to it. I can tell you that for the majority of the shoes that I have behind me and things like that, and I would assume most people probably echo me. Had the pandemic not been a scenario, I'd have already worn. Because it's about a year and a half now, going on 2 years of this thing. Is that about right? A year and a half, something like that. Yeah, we'd have on average 28, 30, 29 days in a month. So yeah, we'd have been done it already. We would have been wearing these shoes.
Oh yeah, me too.
We are a majority, not everyone. I'm not gonna say everyone, but I think the majority of us would have had a nice amount of their collection und'd.
Some of the shoes, like my grill, like I mean, and it's not like I get what you're saying. There's a few, it's like an outfit type thing. You know what I'm saying? You want to wear it, you want to be able to put it together, look clean. But for me, it's more or less, I want the event. I want it to be like, I don't just want to wear it anywhere. I know that might sound crazy, but I don't
sound crazy to me.
I don't want to just wear it
absolutely.
anywhere. I don't want to wear it to work. You know, I don't want to wear it like just regular. I want to go somewhere, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of mean
where the meaning of it really set gets home.
So my other,
I don't even touch these unless it's Friday or Saturday. For real. Like it has to. I have to be going somewhere. I'm not wearing these on it. I'm not. It's Tuesday. I'm not about to pull out none of these. No, Friday or Saturday shoes.
He said Tuesday. No.
Yeah, I'm different. I just wear my shoes. I wear shoes every day, right? I put on a different pair of shoes every day. It doesn't matter where I'm going, right? I mean, I go to work, and yeah, I unds my biohacks at church. Like it just is what it is. Like that's what I wanted to wear.
That's legendary.
I just wanted to wear it that day. You know what I mean? I think it was Easter, matter of fact. But I just wanted to wear them, and so I just put them on. But yeah, I mean, I go normal place. If I'm going, I don't rock slides, right? I just put on a pair of shoes, whatever fits, whatever I'm wearing that day. I'm just putting it on. That's just how I roll with my shoes.
And that's dope because everybody is not like that. They got to feel like it's something more significant, you know, to where they choose to. So I think that's dope. In your case,
yeah.
I'm gonna need you to put that in your bio. I unds my biohacks at church. I'm gonna need that in last Twitter bio.
Look, with all 12 of us that was at church, I don't care who's seen them. I just wanted to wear them.
Right.
Hey, that's fire. I unds my biohacks at church is a fire.
I unds them for Jesus.
Hell, that's fire.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna get off the panel and get back in the chat. I gotta move around here. So.
All right, take care now. All right. So first of all, I'm sorry, chat. Let me go back and see who I see. DJ Cut. I haven't scrolled, but I see a DJ Cut. What's going on?
Hey.
How you good? We're seeing Ghost come in. I thought I just saw somebody else that just came in here too. Boosie came in here. What's up? Where is it at? I saw it. There it is. What's up, Boosie? How are you? Good day. Good evening. Did I miss anybody else? No, I don't think we missed anybody else. Kevo, what's up? What's up, Kevo? Where it's all hit, man. Let's make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, cool. Scroll back down. Oh, what are you doing? All right. So, that's pretty good. I don't want to, we don't have to keep just like my last vacation, my next NDS, and yeah. So he unds some shoes on his last vacation. That's what he's saying. I mean, I guess that's me too. Like, I got a lot of shoes that I want to unds, but it's just like, okay, how do you go about that, right? How do I want to go about that? Do I just put the shoe on just to be putting it on? Like, okay, we're getting ready to go to Target. Do I just unds the shoe to go to Target? You see what I'm saying? Like,
me no.
I mean, what?
But somebody might say, yeah, why not?
Yes, but. You're probably right. So it's like not just to go to Target, not just to go to Walmart or or wherever, not just to go to the grocery store. I'm pretty sure some people do, but I don't see me doing that. So I don't take advantage of those opportunities. That's just like I don't.
Me neither.
I don't take advantage of those opportunities to unds a shoe. Not me.
I don't either. I don't typically break something fresh out just to go out for just a second. No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I also think that's because you and I, DJ, have quite a bit of shoes. You know what I mean? Like I can pull out something else. I can go and get the same colorway for a different shoe, different brand, different silhouette. So it's no big deal. You know what I mean?
But I've already unds because I'm good about that, man. Like if I'm good. That's one of the problems I have also with unds and a sneaker. Like I said before, one problem, the problem I have with unds and sneakers is that I'm the type of person I'll gravitate to a shoe that that's that color blocking of some sort that I've already worn, whether before I'm going to break out something fresh. I am really bad about that. You know,
I do that as well.
I'm really bad about that. I'll just go. It's like I instantly gravitate, and I don't know why. I have a hard time undsing. But now, for example, like we're talking about going out to make errands. No, but see, if I'm going somewhere to be seen, there's more consideration taken into it, right? Sure. So if I'm going to the mall and I'm going to be in multiple stores, right? You know, I'm going to be in multiple stores, and I might have other stops aside from that. I'll put on another. I'll probably break something out at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because and it let it be known. Of course, I'm pretty sure most of us, if we're going somewhere outside of like the mall, if we're going somewhere where it's time to get your fresh fit on, then of course, you're probably going to be the chance of unds or something right there is even greater.
Typically, what happens is that he'll put something on, and then I'll have to match his fly, or vice versa. He'd be like, "Oh, so you wearing them? Okay, let me see what I could put."
Yep, that's what we do.
You know what I'm saying? That's usually what
we back and forth, man. When I got on heat, she'll change. Then she'll put on something like, "Oh, see now I gotta step it up now." Like that's the problem we have in our household too. What's up, King Tax?
Friendly competition. That's nice. I like that.
How to unds a shoe 101. Put your foot into it. LOL. I'm like, JK. Right.
The weather, the outfit, the destination, and me feeling it all linked up. That I'm trying to bring out something that's going to be bring your next like a Mortal
Kombat X-ray. Right. You're right, man. You're right.
That's facts.
What's up, Johnson Boy 33? How are you doing? Okay, see now, pause. So he says, I agree with your statement, but the whole protect the bottom part, I'm not there. I love my shoes, and I agree. I'm on board with spraying them down, but I have not been a person to putting the thing in the heat in the toe box. I haven't done that, and I'm definitely not the guy that's going to put the thing on the bottom of the shoe. What is it called? The sole protector thingies, so that they don't get dirty. Now, that's to me. I think that's a bit, you know, that to me, for me, not for you, for me, that's what I'm saying. For me, that's something I don't see me having the patience to do it. Me, I'm talking about me. I don't have the patience to do it. And it's not necessary to me. I'm okay. Yeah. I feel like I'm pretty good about my shoes to begin with. Like I really feel like me as a person, as an individual, not talking about y'all, but I feel like I am really good about my shoes when I wear them. Or when it comes to, and I don't walk no special way to avoid creasing. I just walk regular. But I don't spill anything on them. And this thing, like, I mean, I feel like I'm really good about my shoes, and they're all clean. Like I got shoes that are up teen year, you know, forever old. You know what I'm saying? But another person to see it, right? Those look clean. They still look new. Like they'll say things like that to me, you know, because I'm pretty good about. I'm not hard on my shoes, you know. So I don't know if I can get with you. Like I hear you, Johnson. Boy, I'm just saying, like me, I can't do the sole protecting thing. That's not for me.
How much you spend on that shoe too, though? Like, you know, like if you bought some Jordan 1 Dior's resale, then you might want to put them sole, do everything. You know, I personally have never spent more than $375 resale on anything. So whatever, like, you know what I mean? I'm aware. So I'm not, you know, but if I did drop a significant amount on a grail, and especially like if it's a little older that I think, you know, like this may not have too much life left in it or something like that, I don't mind taking the extra precautions. For me, what I do is I have like a little small shoe rack by my door where I usually keep most of my slides in. And when I come home, what I'll do is I'll take my shoes off with some slides on, and I usually be around the house with slides on. But I keep my shoe at the rack, and then before I put them back in the closet, before I put them in the box, I'll like check them. You know, all right, are they super dirty? If it doesn't need to get, I have a little bit of one of the cleaning stuff. So that's kind of like I don't go crazy about it, but I try to just keep an eye out because like certain shoes, I have like the maroon 6s. Those are hard to keep clean. I be fresh, and you know what I mean. And but by the time I come home after a few hours, even if it's just a few hours, I've just a little something on them, and I want to make sure that before I put them up, that I take care of them. So
yeah, I feel like when like you were saying, you're speaking to something like I heard Icy Bottom, saw Icy Bottoms here, but I heard you say the Dior's on the bottom. I get that, but my thing is, I feel like if I'm wearing that said shoe, I'm going somewhere that's not going to be a problem for me.
Right.
I'm not wearing them out when it's raining. I'm not wearing them in no mud. I'm not walking up no gravel driveways. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if I'm wearing that, the event, like Mr. J said, everything's already planned out. So I feel like, and here's the deal. I'm not wearing that shoe a lot. I can tell you that. If I wear that shoe, that said great, like a Dior or whatever, if I wore that shoe, man, let me tell you, the next time I wear that shoe is going to be a long time, probably.
Correct.
mean, and I'm not going to give you a calendar. I'm just going to say, don't wait up. You know, don't look for it. So I feel like that's why for me and me only, speaking for myself, like I don't see me needing that sole bottom thingy. You know, but you know, it's cool. But Isaac, he said he's gonna stun on his son's teacher. I love that.
Yeah.
2018, and you can see I've never worn these, but they yellowed a little bit just from being in the closet, just from being around. Right? I've never worn these, and some people that are like, "Why are you wearing your Concords? Why are you wearing?" First of all, I didn't want to. I didn't want to yet. You know what I mean? Like, leave me alone. Like, you know.
Right.
So
I love that response. It's so good. It's so it's like honest too.
Yeah. I will. I ain't want to yet, you know, and you know, so that's I feel it, you know. The oldest shoe that I have is an Iverson from 2015. That's still DS, and I said I will wear it to a Sneakercon. If I go to a Sneakercon or sneaker event, the next big sneaker event I go to, I'll wear that. But yeah, I'm somebody who has no problem keeping shoes. For extended time, I have no problem. These I'll keep, but so like this, I don't know. This is not I don't know. People get mad when I say stuff like this. I don't collect Jordan 1s. I just got them on the UNC 1s. I'm gonna hold those or flip those for something else that I want. Like I'm going to. Like I'm not.
I would have done the same thing.
You know what I mean? Like it's not. I'm not. And some people are like, oh, we took that from somebody who wants it. But like no, like because when the Lightning Force come out and I can't get those, guess what? Swap it out real quick, easy like that. Now I got them on my Lightning Force. So you know, I'm not by any means no way a reseller, but I found little ways to bring down the cost of collecting for me. If I can hit on a UNC 1 that I know personally isn't going to be something I'm gonna throw on toe, it's just not my particular style. I'm going to barter and trade that for something that I do want. So, you know, that's like, you know, that could be negative to somebody. Somebody could see that as, oh, that's not cool. You shouldn't even went for that shoe. Why'd you even go for that knowing damn well you wasn't going to keep it?
That's not in their business.
That's none of their business.
Right.
Zero.
Exactly.
That's none of their
problem. People need to stop worrying about what other people doing and worry about what they doing.
Right.
You know, I mean, people just too opinionated about everything. Yeah, you can have an opinion, but leave it there.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
King Tasser, what he said? Question: if you pay resale, what's your max price? The answer to that, your max price is whatever your max price is. I mean, I'm sorry, but it really is.
And that can change. Vary.
Yeah, your max price is
whatever
your
shoe.
max price is.
It depends on the shoe.
It depends on the shoe.
What
right?
it means to you, like
right.
Yeah.
You just get a stimulus check, like you know.
Oh yeah. You don't want to know what we did.
Right.
Hey, well, we didn't already.
It totally just depends.
Well, we like, such a bad influence when it comes to stimulus checks over here, boy.
Like normally, I want to be either right at retail or below. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. I don't want to, to be honest. But I mean, It just depends.
I clean them out before I put them back in the box. Sunday, where I clean it. Oh yeah, I remember y'all was telling me about y'all cleaning y'all shoes. That's what's up though. Sometimes you have to do it. Yeah, them Concords are dope. I just clean. He's saying I just clean them when I take them off after wearing them, especially if they have a translucent outsole. That's what's up. Should Jordan Brand stop with icy bottoms? Nah, they shouldn't. They look nice. I mean, we have to deal with it. We have to deal with it, and it's going to age eventually anyway. So
right.
Yeah.
If I had the deal ones, I would wear them all the time just because people would be shocked doing things people wouldn't do in their shoe just cause, and that would be dope too. That would actually be dope.
She would start some conversations, girl. What you doing in that?
Yeah, that'd be like, well, she got them on, but she, it's like what I was saying earlier. You know what I'm saying? I like putting on a shoe because I want you to see me in that shoe.
She said something about that last night that she about like doing stuff, just recording like.
Oh, the feet thing, yeah, and walking through stuff. She's so funny for that. But yeah, I mean, I want you to. If I'm putting this shoe on because I want you to see I got it, and I want you to see I'm wearing it. Like I want you to see me. Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, I feel like be honest, every person that's into sneakers, I'm not going to say sneakerhead. Every person that's into sneakers has that in them. When you put on that, you want to be seen with their shoe on.
So
there's no way.
I have an interesting experience with that, right? Because a lot of my shoes are Iversons, which aren't hype or recognizable. So I be feeling great in my kicks, right? And I don't like. It's funny when especially here in LA, where it's like a huge Hypebeast community, man. Like
it is.
Kids
have
love
fun.
Supreme, they love it, right? So it's really funny, like when I walk into like a resale shop with some Iversons on. And the way that they talk to me versus if I walked in with some Jordan 4s on, the way that they talk to me is completely different. If I walk in with some heat, if I walk in with some Travis Scotts or anything that's some Bread 4s or Concords, anything like that, they talk to me like I'm in the know. If they see me with some Iversons, they're not so sure. They talk to me like, yeah, these are, whatever. And it's just like, fam, like I've been doing this since before you started working here. Like, all right. So I think I get like, I think that the showing off shoes is, I found it's more an internal thing. Because it's because the shoes that I personally love, I could wear the most expensive Iversons resale and they're not going to get recognized. Nobody's going to know. So for me, I'm feeling like $1 million and you don't have to, even though I am still being seen in them, quote unquote, seen in them, I'm not looking for that recognition. I know you're probably not going to recognize. And if you do, I'm pleasantly surprised. And that's really a tip in the hat to me. So, that's kind of how I approach it as far as that. Because I try to stay away from the hype beastie stuff. I just like what I like, so.
Right. And that'll be me like wearing New Balances out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling how I feel about them. Same exact thing.
Right.
I'm feeling on cloud. You know what I'm saying? And I'm loving it. And nobody, they won't appreciate it, but I do. But if a person does appreciate it, then that makes me feel even better.
Right, exactly. Not even that. They're going to talk to you like it's some dad shoe that you have on, not knowing that you host a sneaker lounge every night.
Yeah. Not knowing what thought I put into buying this.
Damn, you got more. Like I got more people in the sneaker lounge than sales you made today. Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly, man. Let's see what.
I'm sorry, Kim. Listen, I got the Travis Scott 4s, but that's like my only hype shoe. That wasn't even hype at the time. This was on for $300, $320 something, $400 at most when it popped off. Now it's like a little down payment, but
Easy silly.
Messing with
my entanglements. Well, when she said entanglement, she done set the world on fire. Everything's entanglement now, Miss Jada. Woo! Starbucks Jimmy came in. I didn't even see him. Where he at? You see him? Oh, there he is. What's up, Starbucks Jimmy? How are you? Says the man with 12 Travis Scott 4s. Oh, she's talking about you, huh? You telling you to tell us to preach. That's what's up. What other topics or questions y'all got for us while we up here, y'all? Otherwise, we can go on to something else.
Coming in a little minute, so I rock out till my tacos come, y'all. Taco Tuesday, Tonette. planted the seed of taco because y'all seen I had the chicken sandwich earlier. I
saw that.
Tonette planted the seed when I watched her live earlier. She gonna end it talking about some. Hey, it's Tuesday. Get some tacos, y'all. And that been in my head.
Maybe I should eat some tacos too. Huge thanks, Jersey. That's the problem. I was purchasing shoes like as well as waiting for gain approval from other people. That call can't be trying to gain approval from other people. You got to go for what you like. You got to buy shoes that you like. It can't be. I mean, what I'm saying, like I say, I buy what I like. First of all, I still say buy what you like, and that's what I do. I know I buy what I like, but when I rock a shoe, I want you to see me in the shoe. I'm feeling good anyway. You ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing anyway. Let's just say that. Like whatever shoe I wear, whether it be a New Balance or the Saucony or whatever it may be, you won't be able to tell me nothing. I'm killing. As far as I know up here, I'm killing. Okay, so I really, and I don't want to sound like a jerk, but I like the positive, which is you see me in it and you like it. But the negative part, I can give two flying bleep and blops about. Like I don't care about and I'll have to take my cake and eating it too. I'll take the positive, but the negative, I can give a what you think. You know what I'm saying?
And the beauty of having a community like this is where we all, as human beings, we all want that acceptance. I know Chaz been talking about that a lot, about being, that need for acceptance, right? But it's like when we have a safe space like this where it's sneaker culture, where we can really dive in and, hey, you guys like New Balance, I like Reebok, and the next, Amy has OGs and Tish has everything under the sun. When we talk, it's cool that we can show off amongst ourselves. When I see Tish post her daily unboxing, I love it, man. I love it. When I see Jessie throwing up kicks, when I see Kim doing her videos, even with my kicks and everybody, like, it's dope to show off amongst ourselves. Cause one, we know it's better than like stranger approval. Like, I don't care about strangers. And it's sometimes stranger approval is cool in that moment, but outside of that, it don't matter. It don't linger, right? Whereas like, I know, Tish was impressed when I broke out these. I know I was impressed when Kim broke out these, right? Like, that's a little different. It's just because you've created this community, this family. I think that we can just getting our acceptance from each other is way better than trying to get acceptance from the outside. Right. I was in Champs yesterday in Glendale in the mall. I was in Champs. And the two guys, they was like, "Oh, nice Air Max." When I walked in, they were working there. They were like, "Yo, nice Air Maxes." And the one dude had De La Soul Dunks on, and the other one had Band Jordan 1s on. And I was like, "Damn, I'm getting this compliment from them." Like, right. Air Max 3s on. I'm like, "Dang, this feels good because y'all got on y'all the ones right now." But like that. What does that really mean? I got that little compliment from them, and it's cool to be accepted. It's cool to have that conversation with those guys, but they're strangers. I don't mean nothing. When I can get when I get Tish talking about some jersey, I'm so happy you got those. When I get Swagoo like, "Yo, bro, you need to, here's this link," right? Like, that's the validation that's really dope. That's the validation that counts to me. So
facts, 100% right. 100% right. Yeah.
I don't even know, like, when we it's crazy to me when I think, because I be thinking a lot. My mind just like wanders. That's just how I am.
It does.
And anyway, so I don't think, and I'm sure you can agree, like, when we first started this, especially when we started the lives and all this, the live streams, that this wasn't our purpose, but I really am like happy that we created a platform where everybody can come and share and basically be there for everyone. It's amazing because I didn't even know this existed, really, because like I said, I new to the whole YouTube scene and all this and that. Like, I never was in anybody's live stream and all that before this and doing all that. So I just think it's really cool that I'm saying, that we can be there for each and everyone, like, in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when somebody's down, you know what I mean, we lift them up. When they taking the L's on the shoe, we keep them lifted up in spirit. When they catch a dub, like X, for instance, Paula.
Huge.
We congratulate. We're here for that.
Stuff like that is huge.
I think that's the reason why people keep coming back. They keep coming back.
And we're growing.
Yeah, because it's like this is what we built, and I think that we had no idea that
I didn't know it was created, but I knew that it was going to be something great. I knew it was going. I knew there was an audience out there. I knew there were people that had some similar mindsets that we had, and it's just a matter of finding them or them finding us or us linking up. But I knew that it was going to be something. And right now, it's just large. It's just large, and it keeps growing. I love that.
Like the biggest YouTube, like as far as
we're definitely not. But you know what? I'm be honest. We are not the largest YouTube community and or channel. But the thing is, they know about us. I think they know about us.
In my mind,
and you're consistent. That's the biggest thing.
I think they know about all of us.
Every single night, you know where to go. Hey, talking about doing a community. This is a lob I threw for. I'm in the process of throwing. They just came in today, and she said it was cool if I unboxed them on Twitch. But this is a lob I'm throwing for Val. So Val is still pretty new to the sneaker community. And she was talking. We were having a discussion. She got some Jordans recently, and I was telling her, you got to get a comfortable shoe as your next shoe. So she chose I pushed her towards Ultra Boost or Reacts. I kind of told her get either some Presto Reacts, some Element Reacts, or some Ultra Boost. Kind of pushing her to the comfort direction. Even some New Balances. She checked out some New Balances, but she decided to go with these, and I threw it a lob because I had a $20 off. So I used my $20 off. I got the flex point. She gets the shoes. So it was a cool little, just another sneaker community connection where it's like, throwing a lob or something. So these were on sale. These are red Ultra Boost DNA. They're women's size. And the box came pretty messed up. Came from Foot Locker, but they were on sale at Foot Locker. They were like $80 off. And then I had an additional $20 off. So we got them for like the low. So she ended up getting them for less than $100, which is really dope. So, and it's just stuff like that, man. Swagoo's been throwing me lobs. I'm glad that I get to throw one now, so I really, it feels good to be able to give back, man.
It does, man. It does. It's a genuine feeling too. I know what you're saying. It's a genuine feeling because I see it and I feel it too. I mean, like I said, how connected that we all are in this community. And the thing is, I know we got a lot of ghost watchers too, but they're here for a reason. They want to be here. They can talk. We got a lot of ghost watchers. But anyway, like I was saying, in this community, man, like you were alluding to how we look out for one another and how we, the acceptance between one another is it's understood. Like we're it's genuine. It's all genuine, right? We're not out for self, if you will. We out for the unit. I mean, yeah, we do have to get our own, but I put that in respects, right? But like, for example, me, and I know a lot of y'all can echo this. When Paula hit, and I don't mean this to be rude, I'm not excluding anyone. When Paula hit on those UNC restocks, I felt like I won. I felt like I was so happy for Paula. I don't even know, and I hope I'm not disrespecting the amount of joy that I had, okay, by saying I felt like I won. I don't, maybe I don't have the term for it. But guys, let me tell you, the excitement, the genuine, like nothing else mattered. Like nothing else mattered. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that to be rude to all the other W's people got. You got it great, but that was so huge. That meant so much.
She had been going through it, and she had been posting about it. She had been vocal about it. Like, yo, Nike, what do I need to do? She put when she posted
really,
that,
it was really.
You gotta get her a dub.
That dub for her on her account.
On her account.
On her account. Man,
love.
Let me tell you,
I love to see it.
I felt so overjoyed, man. I felt so overjoyed. It was like the equivalent of getting the Holy Ghost in the sneaker community when she was on. That's how I felt, man. That's like I just was like so happy.
It's beautiful.
And I didn't even hit, and I didn't even care. It overshadowed anything. I'm talking about it was the largest thing I could think of. I'm not putting this, I know I can't verbalize. I'm having a difficult time verbalizing the excitement that I had, the enjoyment that I had.
We feel your energy, bro.
We feel
huge.
Your energy. We
feel
huge. I was so happy. And then the next thing, and these are stories. We know how, the challenges that she's had with hitting, right? She's gotten shoes and she's gotten lives, but we know the challenges, especially with that particular sneaker.
And then what happens? You know, BX. We all know the stories. We know the
I've been following since BX didn't get the Air Max. Sorry if this is triggering BX, but you got a dub now, so it's okay. But I know BX went for one of the LeBron 95 Air Maxes really badly.
Yeah.
I know he wanted the UNC 4s really badly. I know he missed on every single one of them dunk restocks. Like BX is my man. It's like I just been following him just from your chat, and like I know what that meant, man, and that's dope. And I was making jokes every time, like BX, we got to get him because I'm concerned about the safety of the people around him. I was making jokes like I'm concerned, about his neighborhood, his environment. If BX didn't get him. But no, we joke and we make fun of it. But like, yo, that's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
And one more person that I'll add to that list is I saw Wizard MGK hit on the undefeated Kobe's, and he is a true. He was telling me he lives in Colorado now, but he's originally from LA, and he's a true LA fan, a true Kobe fan. Like for me to see him get those, that's for him. Like that's a beautiful thing, man. I love to see that. I know that the resellers and all them, but no, man, for that to get into the hands of an actual Kobe fan, an actual Lakers fan, and it's undefeated. I love that.
Retail, and they they got it on retail. Like I love it. Like man, that Wizard, like I said that BX situation, like Apollo was like that whole Apollo situation was a lot for me. And then BX hit that man. Let me tell you, that day I was, I went live that morning, right? Because I was live. I left work and went live, and then I went back to work. And let me tell you, man, I didn't hit anything, but I felt so. Again, it was just like I said. It was, and I mean it respectfully, so I don't get crucified when I say this, but I do mean it respectfully. It was the I could put it to catching the Holy Ghost, but the equivalent of catching the Holy Ghost, but in the sneaker community, in sneakerhead world. I'm putting in, like I said, I'm trying to put that in its proper checks, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I felt.
It's genuine.
He got that W on those shoes. When he got that W on those shoes, bro. I didn't care. Like. That was, you couldn't get any better than that. That was
selfless excitement.
Ultimate thing.
It's a beautiful thing. When you're excited and it's not for self, it's a beautiful thing.
It was the ultimate victory, It was the ultimate victory. I'm like, I appreciate that. Thank you. It was the ultimate victory, and I was so just elated, man. Like it's just, and that shoe. It ain't just because he got a W on sneakers. It's that shoe. 8,117 pair. He got his size from retail, and he's going to keep it. That's what he told me. Like, for him to hit on that, oh, man, it was, you know what? It's like, I don't know. I can't imagine how he felt, and I'm not reading the chat, sorry, but I know how I felt, and I didn't even get the doggone shoe. I'm happy for him. Like I'm selfishly think I'm more happy about it than he is. That's me selfishly. I said it respectfully. But selfishly, I feel like I'm more like it meant that much to me. Like here's the deal. I love, and this may not have so much to do with BX, but just me as a person. I love seeing other people win, and what I like more. I love when I see people happy and I knew I was able to help them some type of way. Like I don't want the item. I don't want I don't want the opportunity. I just like being able to do whatever my part is to get someone to attain that said opportunity. That's what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like in leadership. Our job is not to just make ourselves great and haul the knowledge in for ourselves. My job is to create other leaders. My job is to take the knowledge that I know and give it to all of them, so that they can make it better, And the thing is, I tell all my employees, I tell my employees when I hire them, I expect you either take my job or be hired in me in less than a year. That's what I want you to do. That's the goal. The goal ain't for you to stay where you at. The goal is not for you to stay where you at. The goal is for you to go, go be better. Because if I'm doing my job and creating more leaders, then the company's that more successful. Right? You know what I'm saying? Which means I have a job longer too. But I just I like sitting back and watching, like when we go out of town on family vacations and stuff. I like sitting back and looking at Chaz and the kids all happy that they in a whole nother state, a whole nother day on vacation. We done flown somewhere. We looking all, you know. I sit back and I watch that and I be like, dang, I like that. It's about the other people, man. For me, it's about the other people, man, and seeing them happy. That's why I feel that's the victory for me. I don't need nothing. I just want you to win. That's it. That's it. I win. I win. Just pray for me. There you go. You can pray for me. That's all I want from a train. Just pray for me. I'm good. I'm easy. I'm easy going. Just pray for me. Or no way. No. Pray for somebody. That's how you pay me back. You pray for somebody, and then we good. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Let me see where I'm. Lakers win. Okay.
Yeah, I got that on behind me.
I can't wait for you to get them, Amy. What you got, Amy? Oh, she got the Chewbacca's. Okay. What you saying? I don't even know what they're talking about. They already shipped. Huh? Oh,
yeah. The next person that the next person that needs to get a Gotham is our good sis Tish. Tish be buying everything on the secondary market, and you know if she likes it, she's gonna get it. But I think she needs a retail dub, man. We need. And you know what? You know what I noticed is like I hit the UNC 4s and then I hit the UNC 1s. I noticed that my dubs, they're few and far between, but they come back to back a lot of times. Like I'll hit, and then maybe not the very next week I hit it, but like the following week I hit again. So I actually hit the UNCs, I hit the Shadow 2.0s, and I hit the UNC 1s. So I've been having some success lately on Sneakers app, but prior to this, it was a lot of L's. So like I'm on a little streak. I was like, hopefully my streak can keep going for the P rods. That's asking too much. That was asking too much. But you know, I'm more than happy. Y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know I hit on the Travis Scott 1s on Sneakers app. So from that point on, I'll never complain about sneakers. Just off the strength of they gave me a grail. So like, you know, my whole energy's like I'm a little more on the I don't got nothing bad to say. I ain't gonna bite the hand that feeds me type time. But yeah, I think Tish is the next person that I would love to see get it.
I 1,000,000,000,000,000,000% agree with you on that one, bro.
But she got.
But eBay put her on.
Yeah,
eBay put her on.
About that jersey.
Yo, she got a Grammy. That's Grammy Tish.
They gave her more than a Grammy though. They gave her a shoe. So there was a bunch of I don't know. Did she explain that already to them? Because I don't want to be telling. Tish. Yeah, so what they did? They gave her. Not only did they give her that award, they had a whole bunch of the dope shoes, and she can probably list them. Tish, you can list them if you will. Like the Travis Scott's, this, that, and the other, a whole bunch of shoes, hype shoes. She was able to get them for retail. You had to be in that club though. They selling you the shoes. She can get them for the retail cost.
Beautiful thing, and I love that.
Nike ain't gonna do that.
I love that when like she hits that accomplishment. That's like a dub for us all. One, we all get the inside information. We didn't know what came with that before, but because one of us has done it, one of us has achieved it, we all get to experience that. No, it's not our plaque. We didn't put the work in and effort that Tish put in, you know, like, but the fact that she's a huge part of our community, and the fact that she's achieved that, and she can give us the play-by-play, like, hey, this is what it comes with. This is what I get, you know, like I love that. We don't all need to, you know what I mean? We don't all need to be in that club. But if Tish is in there, then we all are. We all, at least we're in the know. We're in the information. We have the information. So I think that's big.
I sent it to you, Tish. Tish coming up.
Okay. Like I said, I got tacos coming, so I'm gonna keep rocking till my tacos come, y'all.
It's all good, man. Anytime.
That's what's up. That sounds good, tacos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you for coming up to tonight, Jersey, as well as Royalty. And I know, so I appreciate y'all for coming. And Tish, can we come out? Appreciate that, guys. To help with this discussion. Like I said, I just wanted to have those talks tonight. This has been phenomenal. And Yeah, and I appreciate the chat for engaging, because that's definitely been engaging in chat. But it always is. That's what I love about you guys. Everyone is always engaged. And what's up, 49 Faithful? I didn't say hi to you. How are you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, and 49 and Faithful hooked up BX. They did a transaction for the UNC ones as well. Look, she's smiling. What's up, girl?
What's good?
What's good with you? How are you doing?
Hey, fish in the building.
That's right. That's there's our winner. Yeah.
Hey, Tish.
You one of our Titans.
This is a continuation win. Okay. Majority of you guys were in the chat or on the panel when I showed my little plaque and everything that I received, right? So what I kept doing was I kept emphasizing that eBay said that I would be able to be able to, cop some shoes or whatever for retail. So what eBay did, something that Nike will never probably ever in life do. eBay for 2 days, they dropped 40 exclusive shoes. Travis Scott's, Yeezys, Jordans, everything. I was able to pick one shoe out of 40 shoes for retail. I purchased a pair of Travis Scott Nike. Let me finish. Travis Scott Nike React 270s for $170. That's going for $500. I'm winning. The hell with Nike. I was able to cop a pair of Travis Scott's for $170 for retail.
Beautiful.
You had 40 shoes to choose from, and you had 2 days to make your purchase or whatever, and to choose from for retail. They had Fear of Gods, they had Travis Scott's, they had, you name it, they had it, like a list of 40. So I was blessed to purchase a pair of Travis Scott's for retail. That's going for $500.
Oh man, I love it.
So along with that plaque, that was the other part of being acknowledged for my purchases on eBay.
That's so dope.
That's something that Nike will never, ever, ever, ever do.
I would be shocked if they ever did anything.
I doubt it.
I mean, right, but I'm just saying, I would be totally shocked if they ever did anything like that.
Yeah, you'll never get acknowledged. You'll never get acknowledgement for the money that we spend on there.
Yeah, you're right. Give me knowledge for the money that you spent. You got a daggone
That's
point.
A beautiful thing, man.
You got a daggone point.
I'm so happy, Tish. That's dope. I would call you Grammy Tish for a week. Now you 270 Tish. Hey,
like I can't wait to get them. I'm excited. I'm super excited.
Tish, I sent you these. I was in that Reebok store yesterday. I showed you a little preview of these. You got to go see. I did the unboxing on Twitch, and I was did story time, and I told the whole story behind it, and I know you appreciate it. Yeah. So go ahead and check that out when you get a chance. Go check out my Twitch later on.
Just make sure you get a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, because he eating Howlin' Rays, and everybody ain't able.
Oh yeah,
everybody ain't able to get no Howlin' Rays jersey.
I did a whole foodie section on Twitch today, because I did an unboxing for this Dino's box, this special box I got, which was really cool. So go check that out, y'all. If y'all follow me on Twitch, man. Anybody who hasn't seen me, I'll be doing the sneaker stuff. I'll be doing DJing music. I'll be doing gaming and everything on there. So I just had to show Tish these real quick though, because I got these for the low.
Yeah, you got a good deal. You got a good deal. Really good deal.
She was who I thought of when I was at the Reebok store. I was like, "Yo, Tish, they got this shoe that you want, but they only got them in grade school." Sorry.
I remember when I got mine and I posted them. It was this guy. He literally had a party where he bought all the different sauces, and he had wings and stuff, and had a party where people tried the sauces, but they have an actual website where you can purchase the sauces. So he inboxed me going crazy, wanting to know where I purchased that shoe. So I told him, and he purchased it. Yeah.
So go check out I tell the whole story about me trying this sauce and how it had me messed up. Like you gotta go listen to the story, but it's crazy. It's a good one. But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm glad that you got those cactus. Now, what were your other options? Would you choose them over? What was your
goodness, dude,
what were you thinking? Like
It had they had the Travis Scott was the Air Force One lows. They had the Travis Scott the sixes, the olives. They had the Fear of Gods. They had like so many tons of Yeezys. They even had like this one Air Force One. It was like called the Blue something. It was a Air Force One mid, but it was like going for like, because we were looking at prices, it was going for like $500-$600 plus. But like a lot of the shoes that they dropped, you know, they had some like general releases, but a lot of them were like exclusives.
Okay, and you can pick any size, or how did it work?
I'm sorry. Oh, it let you know when the time dropped. It was like the 21st or the 22nd, and it was only exclusive to the people that was recognized with the award. So you had to go under star something, and then it let you know, like, you know, it was the day before the drop, and it let you know when it dropped. And I was thinking that you were able to purchase multiple shoes. So after I purchased that Travis Scott, I was trying to get more. But literally, you was like really only able to pick like one shoe. But it wasn't like a sneaker thing where, oh my God, you know, you had like 2 minutes or 30 seconds of the shoe was sold out. They had ample amount. Literally, it went on for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So you had ample amount of time to just purchase a shoe and check out. It was no panic, no rush, no nothing. Honestly. What else did they have? They had different types of man, they had all kind of exclusive man, it was a lot. It was like 40 to choose from, you know. Wow. And because I'm really starting to get into like stylish but comfortable shoes, and you know, that's why I went for that React. I mean, it's a Cactus Jack, but I went for it because it was a React, you know what I'm saying? But it was so much, I mean, literally. Oh, they had the women Jordan 1s, what is it, the one with the satin, the red satin on the heel. What is it called? You guys help me.
Satin, the Chicago satin snakeskin.
No, not the snakeskins. The satin.
The black toes. Mm-hmm.
Is that
the satin black toes?
The women's with the satin. Yeah, the red. Yeah, I don't know what satin. Yeah, but it was a satin black toes. It wasn't the snakeskin. It was the satins. The ones that's going for a grip as well. Mm-hmm. They had those. They had like, man, they had so many exclusive ones to choose from.
Dope.
That's dope.
Yeah,
and you deserve that.
I might have went for them sixes myself. From Travis sixes. I don't know. Fear of Gods are on high on the list too. I want
they had a few
Fear of Gods.
Gods, and they had like just so many. They had so many Yeezys. They had some exclusive stuff on there that I hadn't even seen. I had to like go on Golden Stock X and be like, "What's this?" And then I looked at the price, like, "Oh my gosh!" And I was like, even the Reacts I got, like they're going for like $500-$600, and I was blessed to get them for retail $170.
It's an awesome pickup. Can't wait to see the.
I know. I'm super geeked about it. Look, and so what did I do? What did I do? I ran straight to YouTube and started watching reviews.
Oh, that's awesome. I do it too. I think I'm guilty of going looking for reviews on shoes I purchased too. I love doing that.
Reviews, but I went straight to YouTube and started watching reviews on it.
Hopefully one day I'll get to the point where people can go watch my reviews of the shoe. One day
we already do. We'll
get there. To go,
we'll get there. Your community, man. I'm taking notes over here.
Ain't gotta take no notes. You in it. Ain't no notes be taking. You in it. You living it.
But I'm starting my little music career, so it's cool, man.
You're a part of it. You ain't gotta take no notes. You are already a part of it. Everyone here is a part of it, so ain't no notes needed. You're a part of it, which means it doesn't exist without your input, without your participation. So there ain't no notes to be taken. People need to take the notes of you, not you taking notes of you. They need to take notes of you, of all of it. People in the chat. That's what it is. The new people come in. What do they say? They say they don't say they take notes. They say they like the vibes here. They like the community here. They like you. So you don't have any notes to take. You are where everyone's attracted to.
What I mean is, like, I got half of our sneaker community here rocking with me on the music tip. So that's the beauty of it, and that's where like I love it, man.
Because we follow one another, we support one another.
Yeah, support. It's all about the support.
We support one another, and it's beautiful as you see when the community continues to grow. Right, the subscriber count to the channel is not just associated with I don't see it as DJ and Chaz got this many subscribers. I see it as us growing our family.
Those are human beings.
And more networking. I mean, here's the deal. More than sneakers is going to come out of this for all of us.
I was just about to say that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's sneakers is what brings us together, but it's not what keeps us here. What keeps us here is the like-mindedness. And then it opens up those lanes for us to start networking and other things. All in positive vibes.
It's just like me and Tish talk every single day about sneakers. Every single day, me and Tish are talking about sneakers, and that's something that's dope. You know what I mean? And I thoroughly appreciate my connection with Tish and everybody in the chat, not just Tish, but everybody. But just being Tish, we have a thing where we already know it might just be our connection over the Iversons or our passions align. But man, it's really dope to meet so many cool people in a safe space, man, and really in a safe space where we can say, where Kim can say, hey, I don't like this shoe. I think you crazy for liking that shoe. And we like, yeah. All right, I hear you, Kim. I hear you.
Right. Okay, Kim.
And that's a beautiful thing. And I love it. I love it. So, or Starbucks Jimmy could be wilding in the chat. And we
know what he's out there talking about. He's out there just cutting up.
We don't know what Starbucks Jimmy and BX is talking about, but we love them all the same. We need their energy in here. They bring a certain levity to the chat. Sometimes it gets serious. Sometimes the chat gets stale or it gets whatever. And these guys got us laughing at something
they
crazy.
Got a whole different conversation going on in the background.
That's important.
And I don't read it every time, and I'll be cracking up at them. I love it.
Because BX be coming in my Twitch stream with that energy, and I'll be like, all right, BX, let me stop. I'm trying to play these songs right now, and you over here, you know what I mean? So they said Jimmy and I have a connection. I can't with him.
And it's so ironic because due to sneakers, I've had numerous conversations with people that are inbox me and stuff, and we talk about sneakers and this, that, and so forth. And there's another young man who also received a recognition from eBay or whatever. So he hits me up every day, and he's like, "Oh my God, I can't wait till I get my sneaker. When are they going to be shipped out? It says shipped out by 3 days." Blah blah blah. Blah. He's super freaking excited. And also, Jersey, there's someone. It's crazy how you can establish a relationship with somebody that can also trend to connecting with other people. Now, there was someone who follows you and they start following me. And so then, they liked a lot of my pictures. Well, she liked a lot of my pictures, and I said thank you or whatever. And so then she was like, I think I was the 1,000th person, just joking around, do I get to pick a shoe or whatever? But anyway, that little conversation stemmed from us conversating quite a bit, pretty much every day. Someone who follows you, it's just crazy. Yep.
Yeah. And I know who you're talking about too. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Because she brought your name up, and I'm like, oh my God, he's like my brother. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Yep. That's dope, man. That's dope. That's dope. That's so dope. I love to hear that. Absolutely.
He said, I got to get my Twitch account set up so I can come over there and chat too. Yeah, you come on through.
Yeah, bro. Man. Come on over, Starbucks Jim. You're more than welcome, bro. I'm going to have to play the violent songs with you and BX in there, man. I don't play the I'm gonna just never mind.
So BX, this is what BX. This is from BX's phone that day, Tuesday, the day of the P rides, and it said, I don't know if y'all can see. I try to make it large.
That was Monday. Right?
Monday. I'm sorry, Monday. Because today is Tuesday. You're right. So he says because the stock number was 8,117, and he said 8,116 because one of them is his. And then he has this. He says. This had me emotional when I don't know if y'all can see it, but it says this had me emotional when I watched the playback. The genuine excitement from me hitting is unreal. Thank you. And I didn't even, he recorded, I guess, but let me show y'all this.
What? Yo, hey, check this out, everybody. Check this out. This is huge. Especially if you're from the community. I know there's a lot of new people, but the community. Let me tell y'all, this is a silent W. That's BX. BX sent me that, chat. Now, BX, this came from BX. Holy smokes. BX, bro. I bet you ain't going to Beaverton no more. Yo. Congrats, BX, my god dang. Oh, that's dope. That's BX. Oh, drip kicks. Let me go see yours. Hold on. Boom. Drip kicks got the confirmation.
Yeah,
Look at that, DJ.
that's what's up.
Man, you can't fake that, man. You can't fake that.
I know. I told you, I was
fake
happy, bro. He sent me that. I was man. I told y'all it was the, I say respectfully. I say respectfully. It was like that's what it was like, man. It was like the Holy Ghost in the sneaker world. But I was like,
I was
crazy.
I was super happy for Paula and BX.
Yes.
I can't. I hope that BX can hit on a LeBron for
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And I know the struggle, especially with Paula. I know the struggle. So a lot of people fail to realize, like I was told, like I, take it to personal and take it to heart and stuff with sneakers or whatever. But me taking it personal and taking it to heart is not just about me. The same with you, DJ. Like because I know what it feels like. I also get irritated and frustrated and take it personal when people, in the sneaker community that I know or care about is also unable to hit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just about me being unsuccessful. It's also about other people who has passion for sneakers that they really want and they can't hit as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So so it's not just about me,
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. I'm like you said, I'm right there with you. You said that. I'm right there with you in that, man. It means a lot to me when and trust me, I know how bad Paula wanted that shoe. So for her to be able to hit, that was huge. And the same with BX. You know what I'm saying? For him to be able to hit on anything was huge. But I really their accounts.
I really want him to be able to hit on some LeBron because that's what he's
BX said he taking the shenanigans to Twitch.
And Kim,
and another one that I'm bothered by who can't hit on a shoe that he's passionate about is Kicknology. You know what I'm saying? You know, he has not been able to hit on a Kobe that has released, period.
Yeah, he
from last year of this year. He hasn't been able to hit on not one,
Yeah, he gonna punch people in their neck.
Yeah. So he's another one that I really, really hope that, he can hit on one of these Kobe releases. Yeah.
I can't wait for it. I can't wait for him to hit one because you 1,000,000% right. The day that happens, I'm gonna be just as happy. It's just like I said, guys. I think it's the only time I'll say I in a statement in this sentence or in this setting, I guess, because I'm all about the we and the us.
Yeah.
Selfishly, this is one of the ones where one of the areas I'm gonna use the word I. I legit get excited when I see everybody else win. When I see people, I really care about everyone. I really care about others being able to get this said shoe and get the W and have that feeling of accomplishment, if you will, or whatever you want to call it. Like it really means a lot to me. And then when you don't get it, it sucks. Because and that's just me trying to help everybody. If I had it in me, I would, if I had the means, I would make sure everybody got the shoe, but I don't have the means, you know what I'm saying? But if I did have the means to get everybody the shoe, you better believe I would. You better believe I would.
And also a huge shout out to Mr. Pitts, because that man, woof.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He do a lot of behind the scenes.
Even if he's not successful, he put in
a lot of work.
Yeah, 30 hours, man. 30 hours a day trying to help somebody secure. Yeah.
Yep. His behind
Look at it like this, y'all. I think that as this community continues to grow and DJ and Chaz, y'all channel gets bigger and we keep adding more people, that the more humans are resources, man. And the more people that we get in this community, the more lobs that we're going to be able to throw each other. I think about like this time next year, where we're all going to be at as far as like our sneaker progression. We were talking about phases earlier. You know, what phase are we going to be into? We might not be. You know, you may have copped all the New Balances that you want at that point, and maybe on to the next thing. You know what I mean? And where you may be completely over Jordan Brand at that time, and anytime you hit on Jordan Brand, you're throwing a lob to somebody or whatever the case may be. So like, the more that we keep growing and becoming tight knit, like Tonette said, Mr. Pitt sent her a text and she press checkout without even knowing what shoe it was. That's trust, right? Like that takes time to build. And the longer that we're in here and we see, like I would do that if Tish sent me the link. I would do, you know what I mean? Like I'm not doing that for every single person that sends me a link. My little cousin could send me a link. I'm gonna ask him a couple questions first. You know, like the community that's here and the loyalty and like the level of communication that we have is big. You know, hey, I know you like these shoes. Let me send you this. Even if it's not sending you a checkout link, it's a Tish sent me this morning early pictures of an Iverson that's coming out. Like, yo, that was like the first thing I saw. I was like, whoa, what's this? The Lakers one, right? So
Lakers dope.
Wizards sent it to me. A whole bunch of people sent it to me, but Tish was the first one that was right. Tish was the first one.
And this is the thing, just like with Kim, because there are some people, say for instance, they see some dope shoes or whatever, they don't have to say anything. They could just keep it to themselves. So like she did with the Sauconys or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She spotted it, she immediately
that was Kim.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, that was huge.
I had no idea.
It doesn't always have to be like a hype shoe or a shoe release. It could just be a shoe that pop up out of nowhere, and we always share it with everybody in the community. You know what I'm saying? And that's huge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that those cops don't happen if Kim doesn't say anything. Yeah. Kim put us on to that.
Yeah, she be on it.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
And now
she was at the grocery store.
You said what?
She was at the grocery store when that happened.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
From my perspective, we're at the point where this community is so dope and tight knit that we're not just going. I mean, we got snipers to stop people from coming spam and chat, but we're not just going to allow anybody to like come in and do bad business with us. You know what I mean? Like we know. You know what I mean? Like when I know Tish is good business. I know Swagoo is good business. I know My Kicks is good business. Like there's, you know, and that's a reputation that we have built for ourselves, you know what I mean, over time in the community, you know, through consistency, through positive vibes and good energy, through genuine love in the sneaker and not just trying to make $1. And, you know, like even somebody like Sneaker Hardy, who's like, I'm reselling. He's straight up front. He's going to let you know, you know what I mean? He's going to let you know, like, yo, I got to make X amount of dollars on this. You know what I mean? Hey, this is where I'm at. And that level of communication and that level of everybody just being themselves and upfront allows us to expand, and it's a beautiful thing, man, and it's dope. And we can't let nobody, you know, we can't let no toxic, you know, nonsense energy.
Not allowed.
It won't happen. It won't happen. They'll get the good energy's too deep that it's going to push that right out. That's one thing that I commend y'all for creating that culture. And like I know it's a lot of all of us have contributed to it. But you guys set the standard. You guys set the precedent for that. Hey, this is our chat. This is what we want. This is what we're talking about, and then going from there. And when I say taking notes, that's what I mean, because I'm creating a new culture in Twitch of where I'm bringing sneakerheads with music and gamers, and I'm trying to combine a different thing. But the way that y'all have y'all chat here and the way that I contribute to this chat here is something that I see that this is sustainable. This is a healthy interaction. This is healthy relationships with people. This is true networking. This is true connecting. And that's why I say I'm taking notes of how to take my streams to the next level, because the way that the culture in here is so dope. Even though we have jokes and laugh, and we can when East Coast is on, yesterday I was messing with East Coast. I'll give it East Coast a hard time, but I have not one negative bone in my body towards that, man. You know what I mean? Like we can joke and laugh and
he knows that. He knows that.
He knows that, and I wouldn't even mess with him like that if he didn't know that. You know what I mean? And like that's a big part of it. And when we joke around, we be dying laughing with Starbucks Jimmy be wilding, when BX be wilding, like we be dying laughing at those. But that's their genuine personality and their character shining through. And that's I just want to say I love all of y'all, and I appreciate all of y'all, man. And I really, I know I've been long-winded.
She's so silly. She's so goofy. I love her. I love this.
Man, I gotta express this to y'all, man. It's important.
No, you're right.
For me.
Yeah, you're right. I say the same thing. I've said it plenty of times how much I love everybody in the community. I really do, because nothing happens without us together. I mean, like I said, like then we talked about all that, and then, what we got going on here, networking. Like, look at the companies. We got what, a Fresh Clothing, we got Cuzzo Clothing, we got thrifty-sneakerhead.com. What am I missing? Money Fresh Clothing.
Yeah, Money
Fresh. Am I missing anybody?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got all of those in the community as well. We got all of those in the community as well that we support them. They support us. They know what we like, and it just works, and it all fits. It all belongs. You know what I'm saying? And it's just great. It's just great. And when we get new people in here, I try to do my best to make sure they know that these companies own, all of them are Black owned. You know what I'm saying? All of them. I try to do my best to try to make sure people know they all exist. You know what I'm saying? Like they in here. If you want to talk to them, you can. Because we have that here in the community. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say Cuzzo.
Yeah, you said Cuzzo.
I didn't.
Yeah.
What I say? I said a Fresh Clothing.
Yeah, did you say Cuzzo? And
the Fresh Clothing, Cuzzo.
Yeah.
Sneakerhead. Money Fresh, right?
Yeah,
I'm not missing that, am I? Yeah. So that's the only four I can think of. I hope I ain't missing nobody. I think that's it. But yeah, like I said, man, got everything you need. Everything you need. Scumbag Clothing. Who was Scumbag Clothing? Whatever. Get out. There he got me. He got me. Scumbag Clothing. Ghost. Look at Ghost. Ghost Clothing. All right. Well, when y'all get that up, we got you. When y'all get those going, I'll say those as well. How about that? No, but I got Cuzzy and Cuzzo. But yeah, like I said, when the new people come in, I try to make sure they know that exists as well. And again, we have so much to offer here. That's just one avenue, which is connections to those companies, those brands, connections to those brands. That's one thing. But another thing, you don't know what a person, like, there's so many different walks of life. You don't know who in this audience, who in this chat or in this community can help you with what.
Yeah,
because you know what, you just might find out you ask the right question. Or say if you visiting said area, said city, people are gonna be like, okay, when you get here, let's link up. I'm gonna show you around. Like, you'll have that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You have someone that you trust to show you where you don't go and where you do go, where you do eat, what you don't eat, what you do see, what you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Tish,
like, you have that.
To LA, it's on, Tish.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna come back. We going to all the resale shops everywhere, Tish.
I can't wait to go back to LA. I had so much fun in LA.
Too, DJ Chaz, when y'all come, man,
we had a blast, bro.
Yeah, man, because there's so much. Like, for me, I'm just tapped in, man. I'm tapped into the culture here. That's one thing. And like, food, music, events. But sneakers, man, and I'm really tapped in. Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Band LA.
I do know Band LA, yeah.
Yeah, so the guy who runs Band LA, he's been doing sneaker events for quite a while here in LA, man. And like, he's been partnering with like Foot Action, and they've been doing like really, really cool stuff. Sneaker Slut came down for one of his events and had a whole wall of like rare kicks, man. It was just like, it was something like, if you didn't know, you wouldn't know. Like, it wasn't advertised anywhere. It was just like, so there's a lot of like that here that like, in just, if you know type things, and everything in LA, as far as like, whether you're into music, whether you're into house parties, like parties in the hills, you might end up at a party with Chris Brown just because you accidentally, you know what I mean, bumped into meet me here, you know what I mean? So it's really cool here in LA, and that's one thing that took my sneaker collecting to like the next level. Like, oh, they do it for real out here. Like, that's really, and the accessibility. So when y'all come, I'll be able to show y'all like, all the stores and everything, but I'll be able to like really tap y'all into a lot of the cool stuff that's going on.
We need you to tap us into the parking, because the parking is terrible there. All right,
yeah.
Look, we can meet you there, but we ain't gonna look. We're gonna meet you there, but somebody's gonna have to drive around for about 45 minutes just to put the car somewhere. Right there? We gotta pick and choose who going out. I'm like, okay, Chaz, your turn to park. You
It's
drive
just you gotta map it out right. You gotta, all right, so this day I'm gonna spend the whole day in this area. This day I'm gonna spend the whole day in
let me
this
tell you
area.
something. I come out there, I'm Ubering everywhere.
Girl,
Yeah.
you know what? I learned out when I went up there, when I was out there in LA, I understood why there are so many Teslas. It ain't just because you're just buying it to be buying it. It makes sense out there to have Teslas. It
Teslas and
makes
Prius
sense
everywhere.
Gas and the traffic. Oh, it makes sense to have that dang on thing. Y'all got them like they like 4 escorts out there where y'all live. We was like, my God, everybody got these. At first, I was calling them entitled. I'm like, all these entitled people with these Teslas. Then I got in traffic. I was like, okay, I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
all them heels and stuff. I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it. I would do it too. I was just got. He said that Jimmy Drafts dropped the mochas. I don't know. After that, I left it alone. I just left it alone. I never followed back up with it to find out. But here's what I do know: if it is going to happen, chances are it might be an announcement made on Twitter. And I can also tell you, if that happens, it's too late. I hate to say it, but it's too late. So there's the answer for you.
I just wanted to share my story, but I'm about to hop off because I'm about to charge my phone.
All right, Tish. No problem. Thanks a lot for coming.
All right, Tish.
All right, bye.
Salute, Tish.
You don't make enough. Oh, y'all are so silly. They over there talking about Kim and them. They over there having the other conversation. But yeah, y'all. Like I said, it's been a great conversation that we had tonight. I don't know if anyone else in the chat has any other questions. Oh, I forgot to go over the movie thing again, Chaz. So, like I said, guys, don't forget we need to be doing the wheel. We should probably do it tonight, shouldn't we? So, like I said, guys, we're supposed to be doing. You leaving, Amy? All right, Amy. Well, Amy Allen, have a good night, Amy Allen. Take care now.
Good night, Amy.
I want to make sure that y'all we get this whole movie thing together. Come talk about it on Thursday. Just giving it to when we wake up. It's gonna be it's Wednesday right now according to the calendar. Right now it's Wednesday according to the time. But I want us to try to get this movie thing together. I know we got 3 movies to pick from right now. You said you about to do a move. You said you about to do a move. Oh no. I'm talking about the movie thing, the movie watching thing, Amy Allen. She said she's about to do a move. No, not yet. So
I'm telling you, BX, I just checked my tacos are like 3 minutes away though.
Yeah, you've been looking like where them tacos at.
Yeah, I've been waiting for them, man.
Is that from a truck?
Postmates. Well, it's from a restaurant called Tacos Tu Madre.
Oh yeah, that sounds great.
Tacos to your mom.
Tacos to your mom. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. I want to do that, guys. Like I said, what we're gonna do is I only got 3 to choose from right now. 3 movies to choose from. I wanted to see if you guys had other movies to put on the wheel as well, so we can all watch it, and then we come on the panel and talk about it. So when we come on Thursday, we're gonna talk about it.
Documentary, I'm sure a lot of people haven't seen that y'all would absolutely love. It's called Sneakerheads. It's not the Netflix show. It's Sneakerheads with a Z at the end. Sneakerheads, like kind of like Z Sneakerheads, the way he spells it. That's a doc that y'all would love if you're into docs. I think it's 2000. Not to say that y'all should put it for movie night, but I think that it's real informative and y'all will really like it.
What's the name of the movie, Chaz? I forgot the name of the 3 movies that we had so far. Unhinged. What was another one? Solo or something like that?
Solo movie, I thought that was a series.
Is it a series? Those. The Last Dragon. BX, you want me to put The Last Dragon on here? I would totally watch that, by the way. But we already seen it. What was the third? We had another one. Shucks, we had another one we was thinking about. Soul Plane. No, we're not doing play. Big Trouble in Little China. Oh my gosh, guys. Y'all are too much for me. Soul Plane for the win. No. Let me see. Solos. Yeah, we had a movie called Solos. SOLOS. That was, I don't know. It's on here. It says Solos. Let me type that in here. SOLOS. I don't even know
What about
what
some of
that's
the
from.
classic like Friday or something?
Solos is from Amazon. I probably should put where it's from. That's on Amazon Prime.
I hit them Fridays or Wedding Crashers or something.
What was Unhinged from?
Paid in Full Ghost. That's what I was thinking too, but I was like, I don't know if that's that might not be family friendly. The Goonies, that's a good one.
I don't know where Unhinged was from.
That was from
Where is that from?
Amazon.
Amazon. Is that Amazon also? And Those Who Wish Me Dead was from what? HBO? Top Gun. Look at why so look at him in here. What you doing? What you doing? Ghost watching? You been here ghost watching all night? Can't never get you on the panel. What's going on, my guy? Michael B. Jordan movie. Yeah, I saw that. That was dope. It's a Tom Clancy movie. Yeah, that was dope. I've seen that one too. I don't know if everybody's seen it though. The Goonies. Unhinged is Amazon. Did I put that? Yeah, I got that on there. Wait, you hated Top Gun? No, no one hates Top Gun. You can't go wrong with Soul Plane. I'm just saying. Oh my God, hate Top Gun.
All right, y'all. My taco's about to be here. Let me go ahead and do an
Take care.
outro.
All right, Jersey. Hold on.
All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody. This is the dopest community, man. I really appreciate y'all, man, having a platform or just a lounge for us to come chill every night. So shout out to DJ and Chaz. Shout out to Royalty. Can't wait to get my Thrifty Sneakerhead t-shirt. I'm gonna definitely rock it for one of my DJ sets. That's for sure. And then shout out to Tish as well. Shout out to everybody who was on the panel and who comes on the panel. Check me out on Twitch, y'all. Twitch.tv/Turnpike Tony, all one word. Tomorrow I'll be live at 3:30 Pacific time, which is 6:30 Eastern time. And what's that? That's 5:30 for you guys Central time. So I'll be on Twitch. I'm gonna rock out. We're gonna do a freestyle mix for ladies' night. So I'm gonna get the ladies warmed up, and then we're gonna come straight over here and have all the ladies on the panel chopping it up. So I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. I mean, I'll still be in the chat, but I will see y'all tomorrow for some music. Follow me on Twitch. Yo, we're doing a great job. I've got over almost 100 subscribers on Twitch already, man. So thanks to everybody. Thanks to everybody who being there gifting. Shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Val. Shout out to Kim. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate all y'all. Shout out Wizard. Shout out everybody who comes through. And of course, biggest shout out to DJ and Chaz. Much love, and I'll see y'all later.
All right. Good night.
Take care now, Jersey. Matilda, Space Jam. Edge of Tomorrow. Tom Cruise has a recent. Oh, I've seen that one too, I think. So for real, let's try to look at movies that's like just came out and nobody's seen yet. That's on one of these platforms. Otherwise, I'm just gonna spin the wheel from one of these with these three on it. So I'm gonna give y'all some time and see if y'all come up with anything. And like I said, whatever movie it is, we're gonna watch it. Everybody's gonna watch it in their time. And Thursday, we're gonna come up and everybody's gonna join the panel. We're gonna talk about it. Like, we're not trying to turn people into movie heads. That ain't what we're doing here. We ain't doing that. We're just having fun. Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow was like 2014. Yeah, I remember that movie. Another one with his son and all that. I guess Mortal Kombat. Oh gosh, I hope everybody's seen that by now. I think we already talked about that too, though. Yeah, we've talked about that like that day. I think I watched it a few times already as well. Any other movies out there y'all want to recommend? I would put that Michael B. Jordan one out there, but I think everybody's seen it by now. I'll have to watch it again, just to be. I mean, I remember it, but just a little nerdy, nothing. Yeah, right, just a little nerd, nothing major. All right, so let's just go with what we got. What you say, Mom? Let's go with these three and see what happens. I wonder how you can make it not like take forever when it's about to slow down. Like, that's what I want to know. So it looks like it's going to be this one.
So Those Who Wish Me Dead is on HBO Max. Is what this show. Those Who Wish Me Dead. We watching. It's on HBO Max, and it's the one with Angelina Jolie, where she finds the boy in the woods or something like that. I think it's what we saw on the trailer. So check that. That's the movie I want everybody to go watch. It's on HBO Max. It's called Those Who Wish Me Dead. Okay. And we'll talk about it on Thursday. If you've already seen it, great. Maybe watch it again so we can get, you can be up to date, I guess, or, on points you may have missed. I have never seen it, so I'm gonna go watch it. But that's what we're gonna talk about on Thursday. I was surprised how good it was. Edge of No Sun, Edge of Tomorrow is about fighting the army of mechanized. Oh, see, I don't know nothing about. I don't know if I've seen. I don't know. Maybe I did see that. I'm not sure. It was good to see Angelina again. Yeah. I think the last time I seen her was probably like Salt or something. I don't know. What was the last movie I seen her in?
Maleficent.
Oh, Maleficent 2? Oh, I like Maleficent 2. That was good. Maleficent was good, but Maleficent 2 was really good. I don't know if y'all care about those movies, but that's a whole nother thing. So remember, Those Who Wish Me Dead. That's what we're watching tomorrow. Everybody good on that? Okay, Those Who Wish Me Dead is on your HBO Max thing. So if you're watching Mortal Kombat, you already got HBO Max, because unless you're using Fire Stick, then you're doing that too. Outside of that, babe, I'm just get ready to shut it down for the night. You got anything you want to go over with everybody, Mama?
Nope.
All right, then. Maleficent 1 and 2, really good. Y'all love Maleficent 1 and 2, Kim. Love them. Love them. Especially, I don't know, 2 really did it for me, too. At the end and everything. Well, I ain't gonna get into it, but yeah, that whole what was it? It wasn't a, don't say it. Yeah, that woo. I might have to watch that one again, boy. That mug's so dope. But anyway, y'all. So that's what I got. That's all we got for tonight. Appreciate everybody for coming through. We see y'all. We're gonna see y'all again tomorrow. Remember, stay prayed up. Pray for yourselves. And take care of yourself. Stay safe. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.